Thanks Dance Cat Cream for the sub.
Hello. Hello, hello. Hi, everyone.
Whoa, danske crime in chat.
Ooh. Real danske creme in chat. Let's freaking go. Hi, Dan.
Oh, why did you need to pronounce it like that?
Danske creme. I don't know. You pronounce it like that. So I added on to it being like,
I said
danske
danske
creme.
creme.
Danske
Yeah, you're doing
creme.
the
Danske creme.
creme. What the?
Creme. Creme in your dance and you dance until you crumb.
You dance until you creme? Okay, Punz.
I don't know. I don't know.
What the fuck?
Hi everyone.
You need to
Hi.
relax.
What do you mean I need to relax?
You need to calm down.
Calm down. I'm calm. I'm calm. I'm calm. I just have so much energy because we didn't do Punz N Palz last week, so I've been unable to release my podcast vibes.
Right. Yeah, that makes sense. That checks out.
Yeah, how's everyone doing? How's your past 2 weeks been? And did you release Siel get
Release
on
that shit on Siel.
Hi Ada, hi.
At a Ranksy?
Or Ada in chat as well, heck yeah. Yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm just gonna say this as well. Also, since you can watch band streamers' VODs, they're making money off your content that you made with ads.
I mean, maybe, but
I don't.
No, they do.
You're normally supposed to be able to watch band streamers VODs though.
you're not. You're
Twitch
not
changed
supposed to be
policy
able to watch that.
about watching band streamers.
Can you actually watch their VODs?
Yeah. Allowing streamers to engage with content from band users without repercussions. Hold on. Suspended streamers may not create no account.
How do you view the VOD? But besides the a weird archive thing that they have.
Because I remember from that one video a while ago, if you have the ID of the VOD, you can still view it when the person is
yeah,
banned,
but that's not like a Twitch
yeah.
like official thing, you know? That's like a.
But like, yeah, that's not like someone was banned and you went to the Twitch page to figure out why they were banned. You wouldn't be able to know that unless you had their VODs open beforehand. So, yeah. You remember when they said the Sooky?
Probably last year at some point. It's been a while.
You know, I'm pretty sure you can't still watch band streamers VODs.
I don't know. Post the VOD and get banned, and we'll check.
Yeah, it was a mass report.
How do you know?
They're back. They're not banned anymore.
I mean, that could have also just been a thing being stupid and doing it incorrectly.
Clearly, okay.
I know they were fully banned, but yeah.
Before we unmuted, we were talking about someone who got banned on Twitch. Who were they, Sooky?
NST.
So Socks is still banned though?
Yep, indefinitely. And they lost their partnership or whatever.
Yeah.
They got rejected on their appeal.
Yeah. They have to
That's
wait
weird.
again until. Is it 6 months or is it a
Yep.
year? You have to wait.
They have to wait.
Now.
Yeah, 3 to 6 months, I think, to appeal again.
2.26? Or just like. Which one?
I don't know how it fully
I'll
works.
just
I
look it
know
up.
it's a
I'll just
long
look it up. I'll
time.
just look it up.
Yeah, I
think it's
forgot how
6.
that
I think
works.
it's
But
6.
Bean did eventually get unbanned after appealing a bunch, right? Because Bean's unbanned now, and she was like banned
Yeah,
for
but there was
a
like,
while.
yeah, wasn't it? How long was it? Like 8 months or something? Or was it more than that? Less than that?
I feel like that was longer.
I know I missed her that much as well.
Yeah. Yeah.
6 months? Okay, thanks, Dan.
6 months?
Oh, you think? Okay, I gotta look it up too then.
Yeah, so yeah, the reason why I know that they were banned is because I was watching and moderating the chat at the time, and then it came up with the
So wait,
screen
at
froze,
least
and I was
6
like,
months.
"It's my
Okay.
internet." Yeah.
At least 6 months. It is
Yeah,
at least 6
that's
months.
why I said 3 to 6, because I think it's like,
You horny or not?
No,
Hi,
it's
Zachy Lucky. Hi,
definitely-
hi. I got horns.
It's definitely 6.
I guess I'm horny.
Are you horny?
because I was watching them at the time and I was moderating, and the thing came up where like I was like, "Oh, fucking, hi Dan." Weird. The stream's not loading. Like it's just frozen on this, and I refreshed the page, and it just come up with the ghost icon and the channel that you're trying to find doesn't exist or whatever, right? Like the whatever the messages. I just remember seeing it when people are banned, and I was like, "Oh." So then I tried searching the name, and yep, nothing was coming up.
This thing.
And
Sorry,
literally
unless you've got a time
when we
machine,
started the
that content
podcast,
is
when we actually
unavailable.
started it, is when their channel came back. So
This message. Sorry, unless you've got a time machine, that content is unavailable.
yep, that's on.
What if I do have a time machine, Twitch? What you gonna do about it?
Yeah, so the
Then you
thing
better go back and watch it before they get
I
banned.
misunderstood. It's basically people are allowed to watch banned streamers' content.
Yeah.
To react. I think they may have changed that again.
Yeah, they
that's
changed
okay.
that because there were people who were like kept talking about Doc, and there's also people who were talking about.
Also, the fact that they were able to collect from ad revenue from streamers who are making content off of someone else's work, sort of thing, and they were making revenue.
Yeah, that, but also like people being like, "Whoa, why can't I cover like anything? Why can't I just like talk about some person from another platform?"
Yeah, I just feel again, I just don't like the policy on it, and I just feel like it's illegal.
No, the policy's scummy as fuck, but
oh, what's that? You spent the last like month
sadly not illegal.
grinding hard,
Sadly,
and
not
you
illegal.
made $5,000 to help pay your bills and all that kind of stuff, and pay for rent while you're looking for work. Too bad. But we'll receive our bit of money that we got from it, but you don't get anything.
Yeah.
Catch you later. Like, it's scummy.
Especially when you're like a partner or something, and like you actively depend on Twitch for your income.
Look.
Oh, but think of the brand damage that you did to
Kick
Twitch as a
is so
company.
much better in so many ways. They are pieces of shit, don't get me wrong. But Kick at least does the thing where they email you something that it's like, and then they come into your, like it's happened to me. They come into your chat, and while you're in the process of like fixing up the thing that they send you a picture of, going, oh, you're not following TOS with this, blah blah blah. You're zooming in too close, so on and so forth. They send you the pictures with it and go, you're currently unlisted until you fix these issues, and then we'll list you back on as being able to be viewed like in the mainstream like category stuff. And then you fix it, and they go thank you, and then they list you back up. And then if you do get banned, the first ban is what happened with Aki? She got banned for 2 hours or whatever the first time she got done, and then that was it.
Wait, she got banned on Kick at some point?
Yeah, like very early Kick days.
Okay.
And it was only for about 2 hours. But a person comes into your chat from the moderation team and goes, "Hey, we've sent you an email. Can you please go check it?" And then you go check it, and it tells you, "Oh, try to wear something else," or blah blah blah. And it's like, "Oh, thank you for showing me what I'm doing wrong and correcting me."
That is
And that's
super duper nice.
that's a person doing that. Where Twitch is like, "Oh yeah, we have people that work. We have people that do all this stuff." It's like, yeah, okay, okay. I have not seen any proof that a person does all this yet.
Yeah, that's something I really wish Twitch would improve. And like,
You know how many more jobs there would be? Twitch wouldn't be able to afford it, even though they're owned by Amazon and all that kind of shit. And
I'm trying to think how much you would have to pay someone to do that, because it's like,
if you're paying someone to maintain the bots that run your fucking thing,
oh no, I was thinking about to like just respond to reports and like view channel and like look at the channel to see if they're actually violating something based on the reports.
Look, with what happened with socks, it would not be hard for a person to literally go, "Let's check the last VOD," because it's the data is there. We've talked about it before. The data is there that they can go and look at. Oh, this is obviously a wrong mass report, but they're reporting that it's a prohibited game.
Yeah.
Oh no, they ban you still, Dan. They just tell you why they banned you sometimes, like minimally, like kind of. Sometimes they tell you, sometimes they don't. I've seen a lot of people that get banned that don't get told when they ask, and then some people that get banned that get told when they ask. It's really weird. The consistency is
Yeah.
out of whack.
But I do remember what you were saying, Dan, because like they said they were gonna be more specific. They were gonna like show a screenshot. Apparently, that's something Dan Clancy was talking about at some point. But
if they've got a bot that's
I don't
constantly looking at chat and stuff like that, because they do, because that's how whatever.
that's how, yeah, being got banned probably.
Yeah. Which flags it, and then a person clicks the ban button or something, right? Sometimes they don't do their job. It's not like a bot may not be banning, right? A bot might be flagging a channel, and then a person might be going, "Oh, flagged for this, okay," and then clicking ban, and then going, "Oops, sorry,"
Yeah, it might be a system where if you say a certain number of words that are like like whatever bot sees as being like bad, like you see a bunch of slurs over and over, it will just be like, or a combination of words just be like bonk ban.
They already have a bot in chat, because I've seen a lot of people going, "Oh, Twitch warned me about typing this."
I don't think that's
There's a bot in chat that does that.
That might just be something checking for keywords. I don't know if that's a bot.
Yeah, I know, but that's still a bot checking the chat, right?
I think
it's something checking the chat, right? Like there's something else. There's an outside presence that's like what's the word? Looking at the chat, right? Observing the chat room somehow, like, because it's obviously they're like, when you type a certain thing, even when it's not a bad thing, it'll go, "Are you sure you want to send this?" And then you're like, "Yeah, like I haven't said anything bad. Like what?"
Yeah, there might be probably something on the client side where it'll just check your chat message before sending it. And then there's something on the Twitch server side that checks the actual chat.
It's dumb. I mean, it's good, but it's just dumb, because it's just.
I agree.
Well, the other thing is too, I think because Ness got that little quick ban, he can't apply for 6 months to partner now.
Really?
Twitch doesn't give a shit. They just see that you've been banned, even if it was their fault, and they fixed it within the hour. They're gonna be like, "Oh, sorry, you can't apply for another 6 months because we're too lazy to change the code to like not count that as a proper ban." Because when you've been banned, you can't apply for a partner for like 6 months or something.
He's 6 months.
So all that hard work that you go through because someone fucking decided to oopsie poopsie fucky wucky, press the wrong button, you know.
Oingo boingo.
Oh, but you signed an affidavit thingy when you signed up for affiliate and partner, and you know, that says oopsie whoopsie fucky wuckies may happen because we're dumb and you have to accept it. So, you know.
Yep. That's why I don't try. I try and stay fairly safe when it comes to the streaming stuff and visual novels and the like. I always try to have the tags on and all that and all that good stuff. Because like you lose a lot of stuff when you're banned, especially as an affiliate. You lose access to instant upload for your Twitch emotes, and that's if you ever get banned as a affiliate, and that's I think one of the worst things because if you lose that, Twitch will have to review your emotes manually, and I've heard from Cynthia that sometimes it's taking some of hers months to get through for some reason. Like
they don't want to do it.
Yeah.
It shows. It shows how lazy they all are. Like they just don't want to do their job. They just want to click ban or whatever. Like a bot tells them, "Oh, this thing's been a bit sus," and it's like, "Yeah, okay, ban." Like they just click ban. They don't give a shit. I'm not gonna take this back. I hate Twitch's fucking system. I hate how they do it.
I agree.
Because if they were if they were actually doing their job, all this shit wouldn't have been happening. Like people would have actually been looking at what was going on and everything and just being like, yeah, this doesn't make any sense, so we're just gonna ban the people that started this mash report or tried to do this instead. Which honestly, I don't know why it isn't a thing, why people that do false reports don't get repercussions.
I think a lot of people don't do it, like to give repercussions for that because then they're worried they might discourage people from doing reports. And
I think it should name and shame. I think like the person that got reported by that person should be told who did it.
Are you afraid? Are you going to be afraid of reporting someone because you think you might get what's it called? You think you might get what's it called? You're afraid you might get banned just because you reported someone and that report was maybe not so accurate.
They did it. Yeah, they did it on purpose. They did it on purpose. Like if they're reporting and they did something wrong,
I know
they deserve to
get
banned from the channel so they don't get to watch anymore.
Okay, what if you think it was sexual content and maybe you would be in the right?
Well, then you were uncomfortable to watch it in the first place, so getting banned from
no.
I get that. Is the best option.
I get that, but Twitch doesn't want that content on there, so then they do actually want the report. But then you're afraid, oh, maybe I might get banned because I've seen some really sexual things not get banned before.
If it's a wrong report,
I don't think they should have sexual content anyway. But regardless. I do understand the point. I'm just talking
about the fact that it's obviously a wrong report or whatever.
Yeah,
I'm not talking about it actually going through.
No, but that's the thing. What if they say it's a wrong report, but it's only wrong because there's it's in the VR chat category, so it's actually okay that they have sexual content, and you weren't entirely familiar with that with the VR chat category, right? Maybe you're just an actual
but why a person?
Hmm?
A person that reports sexual conduct usually is a person who's not comfortable.
Usually, but not all the time. That's the problem.
Yeah,
that's the problem.
What I'm trying to get at is that you can't always assume the worst of someone who tries to report someone. They may be doing it in good faith and not bad faith. And if you create a system where people are discouraged from reporting, then they won't be afraid to report in actual situations because it's. From what I understand, as my limited software development experience, it's hard to get users to report stuff like bugs and all that anyways, and anything to discourage that is usually really, really something you want to avoid if possible.
I just think what should be done is like you should be able to see if you can't see the person's name or whatever, you should be able to see the message they leave for the report. Because then you can be like, no, we never did this. No, that's not true at all. Yada yada. Like you should be able to see a message that involves your stream with their complaint, like with their report.
I do
Because then it helps you be better as well in a way that like, oh, this person sees it this way, or maybe a lot of people see it as that way then, and then you have the opportunity to fix yourself or your stream. With this other way, it's just like, oh, you're banned for doing this, and it's like, okay, well.
That does make more sense to be able to see reports without names attached.
Yeah,
would be okay. Yes,
because you'd be able to tell bullshit, right, if you just read what it says, right? I feel I went nuclear with the naming and shaming. I know it just pisses me off.
Yeah.
I apologize.
Alright, Sooky, don't worry. What were you saying, Dan? I've cross-banned 2 match supporters in my modding. They got so mad when we came to my own chat and they were trying to harass me, but I was at work. Dumbasses. And then one of them tried to do an unbanned appeal the other week after like a year of being banned, telling me they were modding for someone, so they're no longer a bad person for what they did. I'm a modder now too.
That's like a racist saying, I'm not a racist, I have black friends. Like, what?
Nah.
Oh my god, that's so funny. That's so funny.
Please let me watch my streamers again. I'm a moderator.
See, the funny thing is I'm like reading it in a reactionary voice that's Dan's voice, like in my head. Just being like, oh, whatever, cunt. Like, just a fuckwit, kind of shit.
How did you figure out that they were mass reporting Dan? Was it like
They were probably new to the channel and it only happened when they arrived, sort of. Maybe. And thus, they probably sort of gloated about it at some point, maybe. Because usually people do like to gloat about that stuff sometimes.
Yeah, people do be weird.
So close once in a while. So close.
Something speaking of
I'm
weird
excited
people.
for Avowed.
Oh yeah, sorry about. I was like, Psycho like that. I saw the ad for it when I was watching some streams.
I'm playing Pillars of Eternity to prepare for it because it's
I like
in the
the
same
art.
universe.
I like the art style of Pillars of Eternity.
I saw a lot of people complaining about the art style of Avowed, but I think it looks nice. I like it.
It's fine. I know.
There's also a lot of people who are calling it woke, and it's like,
of course,
I hope that's not going to be the main coverage of it.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, they have characters like that in what's it called? In what's the game?
You can do it. Come on.
The Outer Worlds. They had like gay characters in the Outer Worlds, characters that were like asexual and shit. And I mean, I liked it. I don't have any issues with that. But they're probably gonna have it in their next game. And now there's people who the anti-woke people are like focusing on it. They're like bringing up all that shit, which is gonna be annoying if I'm like looking at coverage of it and it's like, oh, this is a woke game, and I'm like, I don't care. Like,
Yeah.
I just want like actual coverage on it, not fucking the fucking
Do they not like
what's it
going to
called?
sleep then? Because
Right
you
wing
know
grifters.
they always wake up.
Yeah, they
and
hate. Yeah, yeah, must be it.
Sleeping's for work people.
Like,
They just gotta go to sleep and not wake up. You know, that's how they gotta fix the
agree.
waking up problem.
yeah, these freaking grifters are so silly sometimes. I remember I saw there was a bunch of them being pissy about Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, apparently.
Oh yeah, there's like
yeah.
there's one gay romance that you can do.
One optional gay
in the
romance.
game. Yeah, exactly.
Just one.
How devastating.
I know it's so woke.
Why
It's
aren't they
so
catering to my demographic?
how dare they have a thing in a single amount of gay in the game. Surely the game's gonna go broke, right?
Exactly.
Surely it's not like the second most played game on Steam at the moment, right?
Oh, it is doing really well at the moment.
Yeah.
I want to play it so much, but I don't want to spend that much money. You know, it's expensive.
Is it work or cope? You know.
Yeah, it's currently the second most played game on Steam at the moment.
Yep.
So no, it's doing very, very well. I don't.
Only $60? Oh, never mind. Hold on a second. That's US.
$50 a year, yeah. One of them was saying they were gonna, and then I got DMs from people I don't know, but they were in the community saying they were mass reporting, and the second one literally said some shit about it, and then the bot raid, and then they were gonna report after. Interesting. Sorry for all the text. Interesting. So they like do a bot raid or something, and then they like report them for like botting or something, or like mass report them from like whatever dumb stuff. Interesting. I wonder.
Oh my god, there's a game called Fly Night. Sorry.
I wonder if that was happened when that one time someone tried to follow bot me for like 150 people just followed out of nowhere, and they did the like that weird hate raid. I don't know. I thought you said it was a Woker Cook for a second. I know it's specific for someone to follow buying and stuff. They Twitch delete all those followers that were added from that bot raid a while ago. So my follow count is all clean once again. It took like a month for them to clean them all out. But what were you saying, Sooky?
Yeah, I think what happens is they raid with a bot raid sort of thing. And then the bots follow the exact inputs of what the main account does for the report or something.
Interesting. I think you were saying something else before. We went to the woke grifting stuff, right?
I don't remember.
What? It was only brought up because I was saying I was excited for Avowed, and Sooky was saying Monster Hunter.
Okay.
That's all we were talking about.
Actually, going back to the Steam charts that we were looking at a couple minutes ago, Monster Hunter Wilds is at the 6th top seller place.
Yeah, the reason why that is because a lot of the people that want it haven't gotten it yet because they're afraid that it's going to perform like the beta did, even though they have optimized the game like a hell of a lot to the point where they've halved the size of the game and from the initial size. because I think it's down to like 70 gig ish now from 120 ish or so.
I wonder how much that was just like uncompressed sound files. Because I remember with like one of the semi newer Call of Duties, it was like 100 GB download, and a lot of that was like uncompressed sound files for some reason. They just didn't compress the game sounds at all.
God, I feel bad not knowing people's birthdays.
Put them
Sorry,
in
I'm
like a
talking out
calendar
loud.
app or something, Sooky. That way you'll remind you when the birthdays are.
I know so many people there. I'm gonna be bombarded like every day. As long as the people don't take it personally when I don't remember when their birthday is, but I still say happy birthday. Like,
Actually, it's completely unacceptable to forget someone's birthday. I say that as I don't know my mom and dad's birthday.
I only know my dad's birthday because it's on Christmas.
Damn. That's easy to remember.
Yeah.
I have all my family members in my calendar, but a lot of my friends' birthdays I don't remember. So I always feel bad when I forget them. I joined a Discord and I see everyone saying happy birthday, I'm like, oh no, I didn't know it was a birthday, oh no.
It's really funny because like my dad did like when we were younger, he did a fucking photo shoot of him in like a toga or like a white cloth sort of thing. Because his birthday is on Christmas, right? And back then, like our family thought, oh, Jesus was born on Christmas. So he did a picture like that because he looks. When you look at him, you'd think, oh, he's Jesus, like the way that he looks, sort of. And he put like it was posted up on Facebook, and we had a couple of replies from people going, "God bless our Savior," sort of stuff, like random people that weren't even a part of the family.
Oh my god.
I'd show it, but I don't want to dox myself.
Oh my god, that's crazy.
It's just the way that he did it too. Like he just did the whole like the usual like hands open a bit, sort of like with it draping down and like doing the little like head angle looking down a bit.
Like
and the
the
fucking
Crisio
bathroom
Vendetta
light
or
behind
whatever.
his head.
Also, hi Miss News, hi.
That was so fucking funny.
Oh my god, that sounds like I wonder if those people are the same people who will see like that weird Facebook like AI
Obi-Wan?
art of like
okay,
Jesus made out of like shrimps or whatever stupid stuff.
He's
Yeah.
real.
They found
He's
there.
real. See,
They're like-
he's appearing in the wild.
They
It's a
reply to
miracle.
that.
Or like if someone sees Obi-Wan or fucking Qui-Gon and they're like, it's Jesus. It's like, you're fucking stupid.
Oh my god. That's crazy.
Oh, my roommate's smoking again. Just got punched in the face with weed smoke.
I don't like the weed smell much. I just even after trying it once, I just still don't like the weed smell. I like negatively associate it for some reason. And like the edibles I had were like smelled like the weed, which I mean makes sense, I guess, but like
Smelled like the weed.
like the weed.
You got that weed smell.
I wonder if I've been getting a secondary high every now and then because of it.
Do you have like a window open to have some like ventilation?
The house is closed up because it's summer.
Ah, true.
Maybe that's why I've been so hungry.
Dude, she has the weed hunger. Here's the weed hunger.
The munchies. I don't know if you can actually get high, like
The
a low high or
munchies through
something.
fucking secondhand smoke.
Oh no, you
of
can
weed.
definitely. Like you can definitely.
I imagine you can.
That's what hotboxing is.
Yeah, but not that weak of secondhand. What you'd be experiencing. You're not being hotboxed, are you?
Huh?
You're not being hotboxed, are you?
No, no.
Okay.
For the houses. Smelly.
Rare vaping weed makes it smell a bit floral and hardly any smoke. Yeah. Because that's what you do, right, hon?
Yeah.
Yeah, and that stuff doesn't smell at all. Interesting. So I guess it's like when you just smoke the actual plant itself, it has that yucky smell. Not like the actual what's the
Oh yes, McDonald's, the plastic food. Tasty smell. The plant I pick out of the ground and I burn and I smoke it. Bad smell.
Okay, because McDonald's smell is like fatty oil smell, and my brain's like, fatty oil, yummy, American brain, yum.
Childhood. McDonald's every day coming home from school.
Diabetes and fucking cancer. Yay!
I am
The thing
weird.
that helps people fucking deal with their pain. No.
I just don't like the natural, like the actual like joint stuff and bong stuff, like that smell. I'm sure like vape stuff smells better.
Like, yeah, I don't mind it too much, but just I don't know. I think I just negatively associate it after my first attempt on trying edibles was kind of meh.
I can't smoke, it'll kill me.
Yeah, I when I tried it, I just had like a really rapid heart rate, and
Yeah, you had a fucking upper. No wonder you had a rapid heart rate.
yeah, but
Oh,
like and then
what?
so like there are two strains of weed. One is like an upper, and the other one is makes you sleepy. I tried the one that
Oh.
is an upper first, and it made my heart rate go up. And when I had weed, like I could feel things more.
I can
More
feel
focused
things.
No, I could. It feels better. It's like this than I am, but
What
you're
is it?
able
THC and D something, right?
when you are on weed, you feel things in your body more, and if you focus on them. So like I felt like my heartbeat. I focused on my heartbeat, and so it made the heartbeat feel
I
more
told you not to
intense.
do.
That made
Which I told
know.
you not to do.
I know.
I'm like, oh, don't do that thing that makes like it actively worse. And he goes, I don't like it because it made my heartbeat go faster. Well, no shit. I told you the one thing to not do, and you turned around and then did it.
I tried to ignore it. I tried.
Do not
Tried
press
to
the red
ignore
button.
it.
Do
Press
not
this red
press
button.
the
Well, I
red
don't know what I
button.
was supposed to do. You put the red button in front of me.
It's
Warning signs all around it. Do not press. Danger.
no. It's like when you're just hanging out in your apartment, and then someone says, "Hey, do you hear that noise that you didn't hear beforehand? But now that it's pointed out to you, you hear it now." It was something like that, you know. Never do dabs then. Dobs,
Dabs.
dabs. Sooky on the
Dabs?
dabs. Is that like a joint?
No. Dabs is like wax on a hot nail, like instantly vaporizes.
The wax on the hot nail?
You put wax on a hot nail and it instantly vaporizes. Put wax, like marijuana wax, on the nail, and then you inhale that smoke.
Oh, so it's like the vape, but you're doing it on a nail?
It's much stronger.
Interesting.
It's what like longtime smokers resort to catch the same highs as they did when they first started, sort of thing.
Mm-hmm. Interesting. Yeah. That's interesting. I'm gonna. I still haven't tried the other one, but at some point I'll try the downer one and see if I like that one better. I probably will, because I'll probably just fall asleep. I'll just be like,
Honk shoe, honk shoe.
huh? Yeah. So what else? What have we all been playing as of late? I know you've obviously been playing Wild Sooky. So have you, Siel. What do you guys think of the game so far?
It was okay. It needs to be run better, but that's just the beta. That's understandable.
Yeah,
But it doesn't
they
run well.
did say it was the same build as the first, and they've like uberly optimized it. Which is funny because like the benchmark supposedly doesn't even represent the game either properly. Because a lot of the settings in the benchmark don't actually work.
Huh.
And they're missing a few. So it's just like, okay, I don't know why they gave us an outdated version of the benchmark then. But it is closer than what the beta was, and my computer runs well on it, so I got good rating. And at least 50 to 60 FPS.
And what's your
consistently.
GPU?
Mine's a 3060.
Ah,
4 gig. My issue is my CPU. My CPU is the dog shit thing right now. It's a 3700X. It's old. It's also a damaged 3700X. One of the
that's a
CPU runs on it.
3900X apparently.
Oh, nice.
Mhm.
Yeah, I want to get the 5800X 3D because that's the last version of that CPU that my motherboard can handle.
What? The
5800X 3D.
yeah, that's a good joke.
And I want X3D because it'll make VR chat better as well. Like it'll help VR chat.
Oh yeah.
X3D helps most games.
Yeah.
3D
Ripping your
cache.
CPU out of your computer.
What the? Can't tell my X3D to give it to Sooky. What the?
No, I'm giving it to myself.
What the?
Yeah.
Oh, so you'd rather give it to Sooky than me? That's it.
No, Punz, just get
No.
yourself a new CPU and give the old one to Siel.
Maybe. I have thought about upgrading.
And then
to
Siel
the,
sends me the 3900.
yeah, a little handy down system.
No,
I've thought about.
it'd cost Siel a fortune to send it.
I mean, the CPU is fairly small, right? So even if it's so, it couldn't
Yeah,
be that
but
much.
sending tech to Australia is where the cost fluctuates higher.
You'll have to pay like a tariff or something to get over to you. Because it's like I know that there are some controls.
Just shit
over,
in
like,
general getting sent to Australia, especially tech, costs way more. It's like import tax and shit like that. Export tax, I don't know what it is. Again, something.
Here he is. It can't be that bad. I don't know. I never shipped internationally before. I think.
He thinks,
I think.
but no, he doesn't think.
What do you mean? I do think. I do think.
Do you?
This
Do you think?
motherfucker's lying.
I think all the time.
Oh my
That's
What do you
not
think
even
about?
true.
cost to
What do you
send
mean?
a
What do you mean? I think all the
from
time.
America to
I
What do you even think about?
I think about
Think about.
think about video games. Think about games.
Okay,
Okay,
wow.
so it can cost between $50 to $100, depending on the shipping service chosen, the weight of the CPU, and any additional insurance.
Yeah, you're
added.
probably better off just buying the CPU outright.
The additional insurance is usually what makes the cost go up a lot higher for tech.
In that case, you just give Sooky the money to buy the CPU herself.
Probably like the one close to the higher end of that range.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like any price you think is probably higher at the higher end.
Wait, Sooky, what CPU do you want?
5800X 3D. It's like $600.
$100 reduce. Yeah, I've been thinking about upgrading the CPU, but or maybe even just getting a
Yeah,
new
$580.
Damn. It's a very popular CPU just because it's like the best XCD you can get on the older CPU architecture.
Yeah.
And it's and not only that, it's not like in the like top what do you call it? It's not like the it's not like a 900 it's not like a 5900, but it's like it's better performance, so it like gives it the illusion that it's like a really, really fucking good deal, you know?
In comparison to my 3700X, it's tenfold better. Like, but that costs money.
Wait, which one did you say you have again?
The 3700X.
3700X. That shouldn't be too bad either, though. You'd only be moving up one generation.
Yeah, Ryzen 7 3700X.
Wait, what? I just fucking went all the way to somewhere to rest in this game, and I didn't rest. And I ran all the way back.
Hi Hunter, hi. What game are you playing, Soap?
Pillars of Eternity.
Yeah.
I'm not doing a story section, so I can actually like talk, you know?
How's that been? I was watching you play that a little bit in
Discord.
in Discord, yes.
Yeah. It's good. I like it. I really like it. and I hear like the second game is better in like every single way, so that's pretty exciting. And then Avowed is in a format that I like more usually. So, you know, like CRPGs are cool and all, but like action RPG, that's way better, you know?
The fuck's a CRPG?
Computer RPG, Baldur's Gate,
Computer RPG?
it's usually when you have to click around and shit a lot, you know, to do shit.
I don't think I classify this as an actual fucking genre. I'm sorry.
Bro, what? It's legitimately a genre.
No.
It is a genre. What the fuck?
No.
How can you just be like, this genre that's long established? Actually, that's not a genre. I don't
RPG?
agree.
Never heard of a single time. JRPG, ARPG, yes. CRPG, never once until now.
CRPG.
The RPG is the genre.
Yeah, it's.
If
the
I
old
type
Fallout
CRPG,
games.
a bunch of shit comes up. Like a whole bunch of shit comes up.
Nah.
I think these days people just call it an RPG now.
Yep.
Yeah, but then RPG is so generalized. CRPG like kind of narrows it down
We
to
got
like
a billion
specific-
genres.
A
Yeah,
specific
so computer
genre.
RPGs are basically Baldur's Gate.
It's like-
RPG, all that.
It's like saying FPS versus like fucking any other like defining thing for FPS, like, you know.
Yeah, I think it is a little confusing because I'm looking at this like image here where it shows a bunch of CRPGs. It's including stuff like the old Fallout, the old Baldur's Gate games.
Yep.
That makes sense.
They would be CRPGs, yeah.
But then they're including like the
what
new
doesn't
Fallout
work?
games, like New Vegas and
I wouldn't include that. I think they might just be like
they're
might
a
be
part of
mentioned
the
somewhere.
series, but they're not.
I think
the
it might be
CRPG.
mentioned somewhere.
Yeah.
That no, because if you're looking at it, the CRPG thing, it's like, is it a CRPG? It's like the things that are linking it in this section, them mentioning CRPG on the fucking sites and shit. You know?
Wait, Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic
And
is a CRPG?
Yes, it would be a CRPG. Yes.
No.
Huh.
Nerd.
No.
Yes, it
Not a
would
real fucking
definitely count as. It's a genre. What? How
No.
can you disagree with that?
I can disagree with that highly.
It's like CRPGs are weird because I feel like they're changed from CRPG to turn-based strategy, right?
Not exactly,
Yeah.
because they don't have to be turn-based. Pillars of Eternity isn't turn-based,
Baldur's Gate is.
and it's never what?
Baldur's Gate is.
Yeah, Baldur's Gate is, but the method of combat is not what defines it as a CRPG.
It's a tactical
Usually what
RPG.
Yeah. I guess
Whoever made
Oh.
CRPG
evolved
should
into-
hang themselves.
It's been a long-established fucking genre. I don't know what to tell you. There's a
They should
fucking-
long establish themselves on a hole in the ground.
What the? What the?
I don't know. It's
The RPG stands. No, I'm not using AI.
it's like the genre immersive sim though. You know, it's not
Of what?
super clearly defined. Immersive sim?
Yeah, immersive sim.
The hell's that?
Oh my fucking god. Ah!
Is
So
that
he has to
like-
explain something. Oh no! He might have to explain the
is
most
immersive
like
sim
simple
like
concept. So
armor?
brain
Immersive
melt.
sim would be that's different. Immersive sim would be games like Bioshock, Deus Ex.
Huh?
Okay, immersive sim means that they have like it's one of those genres that's like super ambiguous. Yeah, Prey would be one. Dishonored would be an immersive sim.
Fallout
It's just
4,
games that have.
Fallout 3.
That's the
Fallout
one of the
Vegas.
ones that are really contested. That's one of the ones that people are really
Immersive sim. Isn't the whole point of a game to be immersed anyways? This makes no fucking sense.
No, sometimes games aren't exactly immersive.
Feels like
You know,
if
Like poop in my
video
soup
game
simulator.
immersive, I think so.
It better.
That's
the
why
whole point of a
immersive.
game.
Also, the immersive sim category on Steam is fucking broken as fuck. It's like stupid.
Well, yeah, because it's a fucking stupid category. Along with
They put
CRPG.
Also, the
fucking-
fact that
they put
anyone can
fucking
tag it as anything.
NBA in that shit. NBA is not an immersive sim. It's an immersive simulator, I guess, for a basketball.
Is the
but
tag
it's
for
not an
CRPG
immersive
you're pulling
sim.
it from Steam?
I don't know if I'm
No.
even pulling it. I don't think Steam even has CRPGs as a category. But you know, people say CRPG when they're describing it, like describing
Yeah, they're
games
stupid.
that are CRPGs.
Yeah.
It's a well-known fucking category.
Yeah, well known my ass.
Okay.
It's pretty well known for people who play CRPGs. I don't know. How many CRPGs do you play?
Played probably a good amount.
Okay, so based on this Reddit comment, a CRPG is
Yes, Redditor.
It's like, what's wrong with the Reddit? It's like the only place I can find stuff that isn't AI slap.
35-year-old man in his fucking mom's basement. Actually, no, this isn't a tactical RPG. It's a CRPG because you click around and use your mouse to move the movements and make actions.
What?
Like, brother, how
What
about
did
you
you
click on the
say?
fucking shower?
Jesus, honey.
What are you getting mad about now? I'm sorry, I got distracted.
He was getting mad at 35-year-old Redditors who don't shower.
Because they know what a CRPG is and CL doesn't?
Because they're fucking making made-up fucking genres.
I don't know about that one.
CRPG is the term that came into prominence to differentiate from tabletop role-playing, which is very big in the 80s and the 90s. Nowadays, it's generally used to refer to old school RPGs of the 90s, or modern games that take after their formulas. Usually, the big difference between the CRPG and ARPG is that in CRPGs are heavily dependent on the character's stats, while ARPGs favor player skill. In ARPGs, you can defeat higher level enemies simply through being really skilled. CRPGs, the character doesn't have the right stats or equipment, then they won't win. That's an incredibly specific but accurate difference between the two from a gameplay point of view. So that's
Confusing.
That's
Sometimes
stupid.
you just gotta feel it
RPGs
out, you
means
know.
your stats.
You just gotta feel it out, like with immersive sims. You just gotta feel it out. Because some people argue that Skyrim is an immersive sim, and some people say it's not. You know, it can be in some ways, but like I don't know.
It can be, but if you're playing Skyrim, like normally, you are just running from dungeon to dungeon, killing stuff, and then
Yeah, but because it has things like you can put a bucket on a fucking guard's head and steal from places, you know.
I guess.
I tuned out for a second. What are you referencing the fucking Skyrim still bucket head fucking glitch with?
Is if Skyrim's immersive?
Just
sim.
how things could be classified.
Oh yes,
as
immersive.
and
Because
not.
I'll walk up to the fucking gas station and tend to put a
That's
bucket on
not-
his head and take his whole
That's
shit.
not the immersive part of it.
Then what does immersive
is-
mean?
Immersive. Well, it's immersive that they can't see because they have a bucket on their head.
No,
It's
fucking
not immersive
stupid.
that the guard doesn't take the bucket off their head. You know, so it's like it's up in the air as to what the fucking immersive sim really is. You know, like some games can classify as immersive sims. Some can like teeter a line. There's no like direct fucking thing. It's not as simple as FPS or like
I
competitive
don't
shooter,
recognize
you
these are
know?
real genres. I'm ending this conversation. If you recognize these are real genre, please see yourself out.
Well, it's helpful for me when I'm trying to find a game that is like Deus Ex and then I go, oh, immersive sim. look up immersive sim. And if I'm trying to look for a game like Pillars of Eternity, and I go CRPG, you know, it's helpful when I'm trying to find those things. I love how half the time you're like, I don't understand why they put something in a box. No, I don't think I'm defending putting it in a box necessarily. I think it's like I'm okay with certain things being classified as certain things. I don't know. Is that really putting it in a box? It's like I don't know. I didn't know what the example was of me not doing that. I don't know.
Genres have been blended so much over the years.
Sim, immersive sim is not used as like it's simulating like realistically anything.
Yeah, which is kind of weird, I guess. And like I kind of see what Siel is saying.
It's more like this game is a simulation
Of what?
and
My
you're playing
fucking
it.
frustration?
You just don't understand, Siel. You just don't understand.
No. Making shit up now. Doesn't make any sense.
Oh, okay. I play a game for good. Yeah, exactly. Every game is a fucking simulation. Yeah, but some games simulate more mechanics.
I agree with Dan. The only time you should be using sim is when you are simulating like racing or flying or fucking some type of action. That is a simulation. Otherwise, we have
it's just
different
like the
genres of those.
simulation.
Yeah, but mechanics are a simulation. The fucking Destiny raid's a whole gas simulation. Like, what's going on here?
Yeah, some games like have so many things that can like cross over with certain things, but then like maybe they have. It's like it's also the same with the extraction shooter. Fucking that genre is also one of the ones that is hard to define because do you need to extract with loot? Does there just need to be an extraction mechanic? Is it like required? Like, you know, there's so many things that could fucking vary the way you define it.
Yeah, I do agree with the Siel though that like maybe CRPG is a bit of an older genre, as a bit of an unnecessary genre, I guess, because it's like
it definitely helps you understand certain things. I don't know. I feel like it's really helpful, at least for me.
Yeah.
If I'm looking for a game like
understanding.
What do you mean?
Grr.
What the fuck do you mean? That has nothing to do with finding games. I don't know. I find it easier to find certain games that I'm looking in certain genres. Like if I look up a YouTube video called best indie immersive sims, I will get some results for exactly what I wanted. If I was to look up top games like Deus Ex, and then they go, oh, you know, it's an immersive sim, so games like immersive sims. And then it's like, okay, now I need to look up immersive sim. So I'm back at the fucking start of just, you know, using the fucking category that people use.
I guess it does help indicate the vibes a little bit of the game.
Yeah. I mean,
But yeah, like the way that it was explained, at least in the Reddit post, is like, okay, maybe this is a little bit of a bloated term, because it like.
Oh yeah, like a lot of fucking terms are a little bit bloated, but it can generally help you find things that you're looking for, you know? If I'm looking up CRPG, I'm gonna get things like Pillars of Eternity, Disco Elysium, Baldur's Gate, those sort of games, and I'll be happy with the results, you know? Because that's exactly what I was looking for. When I was playing fucking Disco Elysium, I was like, I want a game kind of similar. I wouldn't say Pillars of Eternity is exactly the same. Obviously, Disco Elysium is way more dialogue heavy in terms of how you solve things, because there is fighting in this game, and there was like fuck all fighting in Disco Elysium, but it's a similar vibe. They got a similar vibe to them. I feel like people who like Pillars of Eternity might like Disco Elysium. I don't know.
I feel like, I mean, I guess they both, you know, have a story emphasis to them, but Disco Elysium is very much a game that's very supposed to be reactive to your choices, is it not?
Yeah, and Pillars of Eternity is also reactive to your choices.
Okay. Interesting.
It's not as much as Disco Elysium, but then again, Disco Elysium also doesn't have a combat system, so it's like it entirely requires you to be able to solve the stuff through dialogue.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I'm not the one who made up the classification of games. I'm sorry.
How dare you, Soap? How dare you? Fix the video game classification system right now. Yes, Soap is the CEO of video game genres. He came up with them all.
Clearly.
Mm-hmm. Robot podcast simulator. What do you mean? What do you mean? I'm not a robot. What do you mean? Hey guys, I'm not a robot.
You aren't?
Your wires are showing.
What do you mean? What wires? I don't have any wires off me.
What wires? Stuffs them back into the fucking panel.
I don't. I got no wires on me. I'm just a
I
little
got no
chibi.
wires on me. I ain't got no wires on me.
Yeah, right?
I don't. You see the wires then,
Who knows?
My nose. I think that's just those hairs.
Okay, buddy.
Yeah. Nice trying to fool everyone. No one's believing those are nose hairs. They're too thick.
What do you mean? Are you saying I have like the size of copper wire nose hair?
Yeah.
I would have like the thickest hairs known to man.
Nah.
There's thin copper wires. There's some pretty thin copper wires.
I mean, even the thin copper wires are still thicker than most hairs.
Yeah, but like there's some pretty thin copper wires.
I don't know.
There was also people calling Baldur's Gate an immersive sim, which is confusing.
Yeah,
I remember that. I mean, I guess that's the thing with immersive sim. It's such a messy fucking category. It's probably the messiest.
When I think of immersive sim, I think of a world where I can like pick up stuff, kind of like or like interact with people even I can't define it really well.
No, it's not. It's not easy. It's not easy.
Oh man.
You got scholars that can't even fucking. They can't even define an immersive sim.
The highest video game scholars. They don't know what an immersive sim is. Honey, what's your favorite genre?
Probably like. Do I have to be? Can I be like? Not
Video game
ultra
genre.
specific.
You
I
can be as
roguelikes a
specific as
lot.
you want. What really is a roguelike, huh? Does a roguelike really? Is it really a roguelike if there's progression that is done?
Yeah, it's a
like
roguelite.
between each run. Yeah. So is there a difference between roguelite and roguelike? Do you need to make that distinction? Like
Yes,
you see,
progression, not progression.
you see what
is a
I
thing.
fucking mean?
But we already had
Such a-
ARPG and JRPG. We don't need CRPG on top of fucking regular RPG.
The RPG was the original term.
Nope.
It's like boomer shooter. That's also a term, but it's like
That's one that I don't
okay.
really like that
For a
much, but
reason
I'll
then,
give you
didn't
it. Boomer shooter is a weird term I've only heard within like the last year.
It's been around for a little while, but that's because games now that are having a retro aesthetic and like
A retro fast.
now like now they're retro, you know. Hey, I've seen CRPG.
So I don't like
used a
boomer
lot.
shooters all
I
that
don't know.
much.
Maybe because I watch like
You didn't like
reviews.
What?
You didn't like Dusk?
It was okay. I'm just not into a big like classic Doom type of person.
Isn't Ultra Code technically a boomer shooter?
I don't
It
think I
is.
really classify it.
It is. It does count.
Because even though
It's like it's one of the things that most people who like boomer shooters like tout as like the best boomer shooter, you know? It's like one of those things.
Because even if a lot of the stuff you can do in Ultra Kill are like stuff you can only do in like the modern day with like how the physics work and all that stuff, it still has a retro aesthetic. It's still focusing on score. It still has no reloading. And those are a lot of the mechanics.
And even some boomer shooters now go back to like what's it called? Now do reloading anyway, so it's like
yeah, like if you look on Steam, the first tag is boomer shooter for Ultra Kill.
I don't know how much I agree with that, but
I don't know if you can disagree with it. Like that's just generally what people consider it. So I don't know if you can say no. People don't consider it that because that's what people consider it. I don't know. Yeah. Genres are messy. Genres are just messy in general. And does ARPG stand for action RPG?
Yeah, action or RPG.
Why can't a JRPG be an
adventure.
action RPG?
JRPGs are more
Japanese.
turn-based.
Yeah.
Yeah, but what happens if? Okay. So why? What's the Japanese? Why does it say Japanese then? If it's specifically can
Because the
someone
Japanese
from another
RPGs tend to
country
be more
make?
turn-based, and the ARPGs.
Can someone make a JRPG if they're not in Japan? Is that like?
No.
Yeah.
Yes.
Now, yeah, you
Yes.
like, is it what exactly defines it being a JRPG? And like, is there an action JRPG? Like, it's all this fucking.
I guess it also depends on the
It's-
setting. Because for me, I wouldn't count it as JRPG if it's not.
And
like,
then
the
look, see,
comics
like
or-
everyone has different fucking like like Dan says, oh, it's not
yeah,
gameplay, it's
JRPG
more
inspired,
stylistic.
Yeah.
Like it's. And then some people say,
If
no, it
people
doesn't have
called
anything
it
to
a
do with the
JRPG,
style.
I wouldn't disagree with them. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but like that's the same thing with a lot of things with CRPGs. Like I'm just saying, a lot of genres are just like really, you know, confusing.
Would you count what would you count Helldivers 2 as?
I would count that as an extraction shooter, a third-person extraction shooter.
Not an immersive sim?
No, there's no immersive sim elements.
What do you mean? Our fighting affects the
There's-
universe that we're in.
Yeah, but that's like very little at one category, but that's not even. It's more like a story. I don't know. Exactly, that's what I mean. It's hard to put things in categories.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of like simulation things that you can do. Like you can't simulate like, you know,
Simulation.
fucking. It depends on the massive sim, you know. Like some have like fucking. If you look at Thief, you have like lighting
Said feet.
and sound. No, I said Thief, and I was like, oh my god, I said Thief. No, Thief. Thief has like lighting. Is a heavy aspect of the game, so there's a lot of lighting simulation going on. So it's like if you're in light, you can be seen much more easily. You can put out lights in different ways and shit, and all that. Then there's also sound. Depending on what surfaces you walk on, make different sounds. That's more what I think is
Okay.
important to the immersive sim stuff, rather than like having multiple different endings to the game. And
Sightlines are a thing too, sort of stuff.
and I wouldn't say that Helldivers, the thing you were using for Helldivers is how it affects the universe. I think that's more in like a how missions play out differently based on
Okay.
based on how you have made previous choices or how you've gone about doing certain things. Like in fucking Deus Ex, you may have, you know, run instead of like fighting certain people, right?
Mhm.
And because you ran away, your brother survived, right? But if you had stayed and fought, they came in and they forcefully tried to apprehend you, and in doing so, they killed your brother. You know?
I saw you do that
So-
on stream.
Yeah. So like, that's more what they mean when they say like world changes. Like, you make a different decision, and then the mission in the future plays out differently because
Mm.
of how you've done a different action, rather than like just saying, oh, you lost this thing, so now this planet isn't available at the moment. I don't know. I'm also just bad at explaining things, so like, I'm probably not the
Same.
best person to be defending this sort of stuff. Skyrim is definitely the one that is like one of the most contested fucking things for being an immersive sim or not,
Mm.
because it fits like all the categories, but people just are like, it doesn't vibe right with immersive sim, you know? Like it fits everything that people would use to describe immersive sim, and you could bring up points to argue that it's an immersive sim in like every single way, but like it still just doesn't feel right to put it in that category, you know?
Hey, say hi. Yeah.
So, was this
And
did this derive from
upcoming
games that we've been
CRPG?
playing? I think it did, right?
Somewhat, yeah. I was saying I was playing Pillars of Eternity, which is a CRPG.
Yeah. So I got back into
Um,
Helldivers 2 last night, and that was fun. I played with Soap, I played with Kyrie, I played with Moko and RG, and it was a lot of fun. I'd never fought the Illuminate. I only heard about the Eliminate from the first game and stuff from other people who played Helldivers 1 because I'm not the biggest fan of like aerial perspective. So I don't
Top-down
usually play those
shooters.
types of games.
Twin stick.
Yeah. But it was a lot of fun. I liked it. I'll probably end up playing it again, like after stream or something maybe, if people want to play it. But yeah, it's been really fun.
Helldivers 2 is fun. I wish I was able to play it with you guys because I enjoyed the first game a bunch. And it's just the game just looks like it's in the middle of an action movie at all times and looks just super duper fun. I wish I could play it.
Because last night it felt really good when me and Soap were teaming up on the walkers, and like Soap would use the quasar cannon to take the shield out, and I'd use the fucking recoilless rifle to fucking blow them up.
That shit was sick.
Like, it's just the cool thing about the recoilless rifle too. It's one of those things that like you could have someone else carry the backpack for you or like attach to you, and they help you load it, so you can get it like firing like boom, boom, like really quick if you need to. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, the heavy machine gun can also have someone else help you load it. I'm not sure though.
Interesting.
But yeah, I definitely want to play more because the game has the right amount of progression for me. I wish it had more melee weapons though.
There definitely seems to be a higher focus on guns in that game. Definitely.
Yeah, but like it's got like a stun like spear thingy, and then it's also got like a shovel that you can pick up that you can beat enemies to death with and shit. And then you have an armor set that literally increases melee damage and stun threshold by 100%. So it's like, where are all the melee weapons then? If this armor's good for it.
Weird.
And I know Siel has been playing D2
A little bit.
lot lately.
Yeah, how's the D2 been, hon?
It's been okay. Get used to the game again.
Yeah, you're doing like a random like fortune wheel dungeon thing when I last was watching, so I don't know how that works.
Well, Thunder Doctrine, yeah. That one was fun.
I used to play D2 a lot, and then a friend of mine bought me most of the DLC out of nowhere when it was on like really, really good special, like 80% off or some shit. And then they're like, "You should play with me," and I'm like, I hate it when people buy me stuff like that because then I feel obligated to play, and then that actually makes me enjoy the game less. When they ask me to go, "Do you want to play this?" In my head, I say no, but because I feel obligated because they bought that shit for me, I say yes. You know what I mean? And I felt like it affected my overall enjoyment of the game at the time.
That's fair.
It's still a really good game. Like the gunplay, I will say, is like always felt really good. As a hunter main and only ever use hunter, like nothing else, gunplay is fun.
I played a little bit of Titan in
Not in that
D2 when it first came out because what do you mean not in that way? Huh?
Gunplay.
I mean,
No.
Oh no, oh no.
I mean,
Yeah, it's always felt good. I think it's also like one of those games that I enjoyed because it was like there was always loot dropping, that you're always getting something and going, what's this? Ooh, you know.
I agree with you. If I didn't have to hold F for 3 seconds on every single one I wanted to dismantle.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I'd be like, yeah, cool. It's more glimmers, some more resources. I'd be like, okay, here's another blue. I have to hold F on for 3 seconds. That's cool.
Yeah.
Ooh, I really wish I had a faster way of doing this.
Do you wish there was a system where like you could auto turn on like just auto identify when you pick up or whatever? Like,
Nah, that's fine. I don't mind going back to the tower once in a while. It's fine. I just wish. Let me dismantle blues upon pickup.
yeah,
Yeah.
If I ever get a blue, just turn that shit to fucking scrap. When am I using it?
blue and green, auto dismantle.
Green? I haven't seen a green in like years.
Like, are you
You're
just at so
green.
high of a level that like blues are just unusable?
Well, yeah. Why would you ever use a blue when you could have
You'd
all
use purples or
purples?
yellows, yeah.
Gotcha.
Is this Destiny?
Yes.
Yep. The only time I've ever used a blue is when like it's super above what I'm using currently. I also just like the option for like customizing your ship and your bike and stuff that you go around with and all that kind of
Well,
stuff.
bikes have been power crept.
Power crypt?
Yep.
They're
Now we
power
have.
creeping bikes?
Now we have. Oh, that's been a while. But now we have surfboards
Ooh,
Are they
that
better?
can like
Yeah.
grind on the air.
that's sick.
Even the fucking what's it called? Even the speeders fucking power crap like themselves with it before the fucking things, because there was like yellow speeders and there was yellow speeders at like 10 faster. Then there was
Oh, they fixed that, and then literally
speeders
like
that were
the
at
next
10 faster.
they fixed that so because like the next
Okay.
update after they fixed it, they were like, "Yep, here's a surfboard."
And those are now as fast as I guess the fastest speeders were.
Oh, everything's the
Some
same
shit?
speed now. They fixed that.
Okay.
It just appear aesthetics now.
No, because surfboards can grind on the air while speeders are locked to the land. So like you can go over gaps that speeders cannot.
And I assume you go faster when you're grinding.
Not really. No, it's just
No,
like certain
just
parts of the
looks like
map.
it since you're so high up.
It's just
Not
faster
really.
because you can get over things more
Yeah.
easily. Yeah, that makes sense.
So
Okay.
you can jump up in the air and then grind on the air over stuff that like you would have to go around on your speeder.
How the fuck
Certain
do I stop?
dungeon. What?
Sorry.
God.
Windows 11 keeps popping up going, oh, you want to upgrade to Windows 11? How the fuck do I stop this? I know if I click remind me later, it will download updates for it, and then like when my PC turns off next, it's gonna change over.
Yeah, it does that for me every now and again. I'll log in. I'll just be like,
I'm just gonna
I
end the
just
task
upgraded
on it,
Windows
so
11.
it doesn't do it at all. Okay. I even put in the special code that they said to do to make it so like that shit doesn't happen, but it's still happening. Anyway.
yeah, Windows probably auto updates, and then it makes you have to put in something different for that. Yeah,
Sorry,
it's
Siel.
annoying. I'm gonna be.
I just
avoiding that
upgraded to
one thing
Windows
here.
11.
Power creeping surfboards. Being able to traverse better, and that makes them faster. Sorry, it just popped up on my screen and took over my whole computer. So I was like, I was wondering if anyone knew how to get rid of it for good. I apologize.
Fine, you're fine.
No. No, you're not. No. Yeah, you're fine.
Okay. Good. No, you're fine. Good. No, you're fine. Good. No, you're fine. I am trying to avoid Windows 11 if I can, though. Not to unless if you guys still had stuff you want to talk about the games.
No.
But Destiny 2.
No.
Yep, I don't like a lot of the changes they do for Windows 11. In fact, my job sent me a new Windows 11 PC a few months ago, and I think it performs worse than the old Windows 10 PC. And like,
Really?
yeah, it takes longer for stuff to load. It overheats more easily, which I mean might not be a Windows 11 problem. Could be just the hardware. My job cheaping out on the hardware side, but like, I don't like some of the UI changes. So some things I don't like the little centered bar on the bottom.
I got a free PC.
It's not a new PC. It's a work PC. It's a laptop I use for work. It's not my
No,
PC.
did you know? Did you know you can go to the settings and turn that off? And you can put the Windows bar back on the left, not in the middle.
You can?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Remember I told you this like 5 months ago? No.
Did you? Did
Yeah.
I like
you?
Windows.
Do you remember every conversation we have had in the past 5
Majority of
months?
the time, yes.
What do you mean? How do you have that good of a memory? What the?
Yeah.
Just like I remember when your parents say stuff and you're like, no, they didn't say that to me. Like, yes, they did.
I put the bar. I went to Windows 11 and I instantly put the bar back to the fucking left. Fuck that shit. Middle bar, yuck. I want to just flick my fucking thing to the corner and be able to press the start button. I don't want to be like fucking faffing around trying to get it in the middle. I just want to flick my thing to the corner and I'm at the start button.
Yeah, I would get Windows 11, but see, it was the same for Windows 10 for me, right? Is like, I like it to be at least like 2 years of it being worked on first before, like properly, like fully released, before I change over to it.
I do have monitors either side, but if I go downwards and into the corner on both monitors, it will like lock it to the thing because I have different size monitors.
Nice. Remember, size doesn't matter, chat.
It doesn't like have monitors of either side.
It just looks better as well. I don't know. I just think things in the middle look weird.
No, you look better. No, you're breathtaking.
You're breathtaking. I don't know. There's. I will give it that there are some UI changes that need to be changed. Like, it's weird how so many of the Windows settings are like the Windows setting menus in 10 are like remnants of like stuff from like 7 and stuff.
Yeah, but you can't fucking reinvent the wheel with fucking UI. Like,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
can only do so
absolutely.
much to a UI before it fucking looks like alien technology, you know? I don't think they want people like going in there and being like, what the fuck do I need to understand this shit? I don't want a fucking manual to fucking to navigate the settings. I think most people prefer it.
Give me the fucking ability to have it so my left monitor has it in the bottom left corner and my right monitor has it in the bottom right corner.
Really interesting.
That's interesting.
I mean, I guess it makes sense from like a video game UI kind of standpoint.
I would not want that ever, honestly. But if you want that, you want that, you know.
Actually, no. I think Sooky makes sense here. Actually,
yeah,
because that's how it's like in video games. You don't have like you have like a left corner there's something, in the right corner there's something.
Bottom corner. You already have the date and shit in the bottom corner.
I don't need the date twice. I can just have it on my first monitor in the bottom right.
If you got a game open, you can't see it.
I'd be able to see it though on my bottom right. Like if the thing's on the right and they come from the right. What do you mean?
You wouldn't be able to see the date. Unless you put the date over on the other side as well, which I guess that works. I wouldn't want it. I wouldn't want it, but I mean, if you want it, you want it. You know.
Yeah. Just give the option, you know.
Yeah. More customizability is always better, right? Until it gets really messy and then hard to navigate fucking settings.
And that's my fault.
You know, it would affect everyone. Yeah, but then the date's still in the other corner, so it's like, I don't know. It's just weird.
I don't know. I'm gonna resist Windows 10 Windows 11 as long as I can.
The only people I know put their taskbar on the vertical are people who do art.
Yeah. Same. There were a couple weird people in college who put it on the side, which I never got.
Wait, what happened?
Like, I know Callie used to do that. She'd have it on there, but that's because of art, because it was easier. It gave her like more room, vertically, which is what she wanted. Oh,
Fair. All I can say is if you have your test score on the vertical left. Yeah. What games what games have I been playing? I haven't been playing too much different. I played some more of Against the Storm off stream, and that was very, very fun. That's still just like a very, very fun game to play for like an hour or two, and then quit. It's just a very, very fun little like roguelike light city builder. I turned up the difficulty so I get extra resources when I complete a map, so then I can get more upgrades. And now I unlocked Fox people.
Fox
Well,
people.
my main issue with Windows 11 right now, Dan, is the fact that my PC, when it first like a few months ago, was like, your PC doesn't meet the minimum requirements to have Windows 11 running, and I'm just like, I'm never upgrading to Windows 11 right now.
It was because they had like, I think they had like one thing that was like an authentication thing that certain chips had, but like like older ones didn't. So they just like made it so that there's some like stupid statistic that was like, it was like making people upgrade their like CPU for no reason. But it was like not necessary, or some shit. I don't know. I can't remember what it was.
I just got a message.
Message.
About?
The AC unit that I've been waiting for ages on my throne has been fully funded.
Let's
Yippee.
go.
Yay!
Let's go. Air conditioning.
Yeah. The good thing is I can just put the drain tube thing in my shower, and it will just drain down the drain now.
Bogger.
Oh, you mean like
No.
yeah, the thing for the condensed water. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm gonna be able to get in VR and be comfortable more often and do more stuff in private a lot better without having my door open.
Let's go.
Let's
bet.
go.
Me too. Yeah. It's so crazy to me that apparently it's a very US thing that almost every single house has air conditioning here, but in the rest of the world it's just like
I mean, we have air conditioning here. It's just out only one, and it's out in like a shitty room that basically reaches nowhere. And the
yeah,
only way
but
that I can get
like
it into my room is by opening my door just a crack and turning on the ventilation system in my bathroom that sucks all the air out of the room to suck the air from that other room into my room. That's the only way I can get that AC in here. And even then, it doesn't work very well.
so like you don't have like a central air conditioning unit. You just have one out the windows.
No, it's like a wall-mounted one. Like it's on the wall, and like there's a tube that goes through the wall outside into a big like system.
Okay, okay.
It's like 3.5 feet long, maybe 4 feet long, and it's like up on the top where like the top of the wall meets the roof in that room, and it just sits there and blows air out.
Yeah, yeah, okay. I got you. I don't know. Most of the places I've lived, well, a majority of them have had like a big central air conditioning unit that, you know, makes like a combined heating and cooling unit. You know. That
Yeah,
just
you've
heats the
had
whole
it
house.
easy.
What do you mean I've had it easy? What do you mean I've had it easy?
There we go,
I've
Punz,
always
you know,
had
gloating about
central
how rich they
air.
are, you know, like...
What do you? Everyone should have central air and heating and stuff. That should be a thing, absolutely.
I think
Well, it's
like
not.
45% of the US does in houses.
My
Is
last
it?
place didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you lived in an ancient, falling apart house.
A lot of houses don't have central air. They either have it put in or they don't have it.
It's a lot of
Our
You just
electricity.
always lived in a place with central air.
I mean, I had to live in the freshman dorms where they didn't have central air, and that sucked.
Oh no.
To college,
Man,
it sucked.
that's a shame.
I wish I was smart enough to experience college.
You never wanted to go to college, Sooky?
No.
You can't money.
Hello?
Yeah.
I know, but like I didn't mean monetarily, but like I was asking if she ever wanted to, like if she could.
Of course, you just said that.
Yeah, I
Good.
mean, I'm not smart enough to be honest. Like, I wouldn't be able to go to college for anything. So
You don't think so?
it takes me way too long to learn things. I have a very bad learning disability, so that's why it took me so long to get good at like learning little things with Avatar stuff.
And I was gonna say
And
you're
I
very
learn with hands-on, and I've been doing a lot of hands-on stuff. And like usually, if it's hands-on, I can learn it pretty quickly. But like this still took a while. I've got a friend that's gonna help me learn
You're scared?
how to make stuff from scratch soon as well.
ooh
So
custom avatar assets.
I might just start making little accessories that I can add to things and whatnot. And if people want little things that they want specifically for them, I can make it for them, sort of thing.
Heck yeah, that'd be awesome. If I ever want something added to my VR chat avatar, I'll definitely commission you.
My issue is I don't know what I'm worth. Is my issue when it comes to a lot of things I do.
Honestly, you can just set it at like 100, 150 USD, and that honestly should be fine for like anything. You're not like if you don't that's if you're not thinking you should. If that sounds like enough to you, then that's definitely not a high price for kit bashing a full avatar. But
Yeah, I mean, I kit bash stuff together, and people have been saying I should commission
yeah,
kit
well,
bashing.
100,
Obviously,
150 is usually the usual, even for people who aren't like,
yeah. Well, see, I thought
aren't
100 be fine
very
because
highly
like
regarded.
that's 100 USD, which I feel like is
Yeah.
a lot Aussie still. But
160.
I was gonna base the prices off of basically if I had to buy all the assets as well, I'd charge them a little bit extra after buying.
Well,
each
usually what you
asset.
say is you buy the assets and I will chuck them together for you. That's
Yeah,
usually
but
how it goes.
it's harder to do that now these days.
If someone has an OC, then you can be like, okay, I can find all the assets, and then I can like talk you through it, and then if you can buy all the assets, and then I can put it together, and that would be
It's
like
just easier for them to give
how you
you
would
the
handle
money
it.
and you buy the assets and make it for them. Because that's allowed.
It's not really. I don't know.
Well,
I found
yeah,
it really easy to.
The thing is like they have to put your name in the thing when they buy it for you, and then they're gonna have to send
No, they
you the
don't.
file for
No, they
it
don't.
and
No, they
everything
don't.
like that.
No, they don't. They just need to send the file. Yeah, they don't need to put
Well,
your
no,
name
they
in.
have to. They have
Unless
to.
you're running
TOS.
around with the Avi, they don't need to put your name in.
Well, no. If they're giving the file to someone else, they have to.
If you're not running around with it, no one's going to care that
You still have the file. They don't like.
you put the.
Trust me, most avatar creators don't like it.
They're not going to be able to find it on your computer.
Who made that for you? Oh, they did. Oh, I thought you bought this asset for yourself. Oh no, but
They're going to go to that. They're going. Okay. They're going to find someone. They're going to be like, "Oh, that's cool. It's using my jacket," and they're like, "Yeah." Then they go, "How did you make that Abby?" They're not going to do that. They're not going to do that.
It's not as black and white as that, so unfortunately.
And it's and it's not as bad as
I've got a lot more
like,
proof.
"Oh, what? You sent that to someone that they could like put together an avatar for you?" I really don't think that's gonna be.
I've got a lot more proof that
honestly.
the avatar creation space is a lot more people that are like.
Who does that?
Fucking drama. I can name 5 people.
Darcy.
There you go. There's one.
But Darcy's
person
a cunt, so I don't care.
The
So.
person that made the Venus base as well. There's a few others. I just don't remember their names because I've wiped them from my head because I just don't want to deal with their shit.
That's crazy.
Damn.
Yeah. It's just not worth it. It's just better off you fucking getting them, like, they give you the money and you buy it. They'd be spending that money anyway.
Yeah, I would imagine that. I guess one of the things being in like a niche community like this, right? Is that like you gotta.
It's like, I bought $50 worth of assets. Just give me $25 on top of that because, tax and stuff that I gotta pay. Unfortunately, there are a lot of like very. What's the word? Siel.
I
You don't
just
want me
find
to
it
say a
crazy
word.
that
I'm not gonna
someone
say the
would
word you're
actually
thinking.
question someone like that in VR chat. That's insane.
They don't.
What I'm-
They put it up on Twitter and tag you and fucking have this whole fucking pitchfork and fucking
No,
thing.
but like how the like to find out that someone else created the Avi, like I don't know. They could
do
just
go
like
to those
see you have the asset, type it in, fucking see that the person bought the asset and just be fine with that, right?
Yep, and
like
then they dox you.
No. What? No. They could
That's
just
exactly
like.
that's exactly what Darcy did.
That's not what I need to know what the fuck happened with Darcy. I don't know what the fucking thing happened with Darcy.
No,
but
who was it? CL. There was someone who literally fucking leaked all the info, payment info, and like name and everything of someone because. Who was it?
I didn't know the situation. I don't know what the fuck
Yeah,
happened.
I also don't know the situation.
I'm like
it
in
was
the
a few
dark
months
and
ago
I'm.
or whatever, but
was,
it
yeah.
happened and it was a lot of info that someone doxed because.
But it just seems weird to like be in VR chat, see your asset, type that person's name in, see that they bought it, and then still question them whether or not that asset was sent to someone else to put together the Avi. It just seems.
Well, they do that, and then their
so
friends do that
fucking
thing for them,
roundabout.
basically. So that's why they ask you for your VRC name and your Discord name, so they can do that.
Yeah, but like that's what I mean is like, how are they supposed to fucking find out the fact that you sent it
Some
to
people
someone
haven't
else to
got
put together
anything
an
better
avatar?
to do.
That's just so fucking
It's dumb.
weird.
I agree with you. It's stupid. It's weird, but it happens.
And it
Unfortunately,
doesn't lead to any more money. Like what?
it's just
The
not
VRC
worth
's
the drama.
So the VRC space is fucking stupid and full
Also-
of mad children and autistic
Yeah.
people.
Also,
Like, what do you want?
I think it's worse if I would actually think it would end up being worse if you did it your way though, because then they wouldn't even need to go to the step of asking who created the Avi. They would just see the Avi, see the asset, type your name in, and say you didn't purchase this asset. Why are you using it on your avatar? And then they'd be like, "Oh, this person created it," and then it'd be like, "I don't care. You didn't buy it. It's not your asset." And then there's
and
like
then
a
the
whole
person
issue
who-
around that. So I
Yeah.
feel like it's better the other way, that the person buys it and sends it to you, because then there's
Well,
less
no,
of a
the
chance.
TOS is fine if you buy it and you create it for someone else because it's like as long as it's on a finished model for someone. It doesn't matter. Like as long
I
as the
don't know.
TOS specifies that, it's fine. It's exactly what that
So-
TOS is there for. But if they
Okay.
buy it for themselves
But
and
if
they
it's
give
on
it
a
to someone
finished- if it's-
else
if
to
it's on
do
a
it
finished
for them to
avatar-
get it back, they've given
But
away the file
what's the
that they were
difference?
told not to do.
Hang on. What's the difference?
There is no
between...
difference. But
no,
like,
hang on. What is the difference between sending the individual asset and sending an FBX where you can just take off the individual asset? What is the fucking difference? That's what I don't get. Well, this seems so convoluted and so weird. It doesn't
Yeah,
make
I agree.
any sense to me.
I agree. But
Like,
it happens.
what?
Yeah.
I feel like you're gonna get in trouble the other way more likely. I feel like
It's
someone's
in their
gonna get
TOS,
doxxed.
It's fine. I know it's weird. It is weird. I agree with you. It is
Mhm.
dumb. It is weird. But this is the safest way I've been able to do it. So.
Also, who the fuck is Darcy? I didn't know who this Darcy person
Darcy's a
is.
fucking avatar creator. It's a dumb cunt.
Is it DRCI? Is that how you spell it?
DARCY.
DARCY. Okay. I was thinking it would be like one of those type of weird
make
where
good
they just do
models,
an I instead of a
but
They're an asshole.
Ernie? Oh. Oh.
Okay. Darcy, Gumroad. Let's look at their fucking TOS. What the fuck do they actually say? They don't have individual things? Where's the individual assets? Assets, there we go. I don't like how
the thing I had an issue with Darcy's models. Okay, so one of the models that I bought, when you read the TOS, it goes you cannot alter the avatar at all. The only thing you'll be able to alter is like the hair color or eye color, but it has to basically stay the same as the original character. And I'm just like, if I'm
That's
spending
dumb.
$50 on an avatar, I'm doing what I want to it.
Yeah. I
No,
don't
yeah,
like that.
Darcy,
I didn't get
What are you gonna do if I'm
Darcy,
on computer?
no. Look, you can't even like just buy the thing from Darcy because Darcy also has a thing where it says both customer and commissioner need to purchase this product. That's so dog shit. That is such a dog shit way of doing it.
Yeah, that's why I use free stuff from her.
Yeah, exactly. So
I would just do it anyways. Like, fuck Darcy. I don't care.
the thing you were saying with like buying it, for the people who are like arguing that it needs to be the person and then send it to them, they're not saying you need to send it to them. They're saying both people need to buy it. They're not being
Yeah,
like.
Darcy's the only one that says that, by the way.
And then who's
That's
one that
weird.
says it where you have to purchase it and then you can't send it to the commissioner. You have to like have the commissioner buy it instead.
It's in the basic TOS where it's like if you purchase this
Who says
product,
that?
you say you're not going to send the file to your friends or whatever.
Where and whose thing?
Let me find someone.
Again,
I've got so many fucking models here.
asking someone to not send the file to your friends. Okay, I understand that. That's
But, like,
reasonable.
For a commission, like that's crazy.
Yeah. Commission is different. If I'm just buying something off of the store, it's one thing. But if I'm commissioning someone, then
Where the fuck
I mean,
do I go to? Okay, here we go.
See, the way they've explained it leads to more money, I guess, sort of, unless you count the people who are going to be turned away from fucking things like that. Fucking weird ass stipulations in their fucking TOS.
yeah. It seems very stipulate this. Yeah,
Real.
I think it's silly that whenever you buy an avatar, especially one that is freaking what's the word with the combination of multiple assets?
Get bashed.
Get bash.
Especially when it's kit
Kit
bash, because it's just an amalgamation of assets that most of the time are either barely modified at all or just free assets. Like, it's very, very silly, I feel like, to just be like, nope, we cannot modify this at all. It's very silly. I understand if there were some custom assets saying you can't modify my custom assets, Okay, sure. I can understand that a little bit, but especially with the freaking the Kit Bash ones, that seems very dumb. That seems very ridiculous.
I'm modifying the hell out of your shit. I don't care.
I'm
throwing that bitch in Blender. Cry about it.
If I bought, like, imagine if you bought like a chair or something, and you're like, I'm gonna paint
do
it,
about it?
and the person you buy it from is like,
Split
no,
sharing
you're
is-
not allowed to modify my
Besides
chair.
doxing, like they can dox, I guess, but like
Split sharing is prohibited. Packages sales are strictly for personal use. Please do not share them with others.
yeah.
That's
Is there a
naughty.
commission specific section?
Yarr. Ryan.
That's Dottie's statement. Commissions and
Let me look at
uploads. Do not offer commission services. In order to maintain the integrity of our models and prevent unauthorized distribution or theft, we have strict policy regarding sharing and uploading. Please note the following guidelines. If Dottie avatars are involved in the commission, such as uploading Unity editors, Blender editors, converting models, VRM, yada yada, both parties must contact me via my Discord server ticket system, or if not accessible via contact tab, showing proof of purchase and or proof of gifting the same avatar involved in the commission. If you wish to have your friend upload the avatar on your behalf, they must also purchase the avatar themselves. Sharing the model or any associated assets is strictly prohibited. Trusting someone personally does not imply that we extend the same level of trust. Yeah, see, that's the thing.
Who is that?
This is Dottie.
Fuck off.
Trusting someone personally does not imply extend a level, blah, blah, blah. So basically what she's saying is, just because you trust them and you want to send them it so they can do it on your avatar and then whatever, like, you can't do that. I imagine that's a base thing for TOS compliance, like for them to be able to have a TOS.
Maybe.
That's just a way to try to get people to buy it twice.
The first one with the avatar, that it was specifically talking about her avatars and not assets. So when it was like, you can't buy the avatar and then give it to someone else sort of thing, but the other one was about general assets. Let's see. Let's go to an asset one. Okay. See, all my assets are free, so they don't really have any TOS besides credit, please.
Which is very reasonable.
Yeah.
No.
Give me a sec.
You could also just say to the person who's sending you assets, say, I will use specific assets, and like you need to figure out what it is that's what's it called?
See, this is
what's allowed and what's not allowed to be shared.
Yeah, so this is the buckle up shirt that I use. It's free, but it's like from scratch asset, texture made with substance, fits as NPR. And then TOS, do not sell product on its own or take parts to use on your own asset, only allowed on finished models.
Yeah.
Allowed use on commercial models, personal models, nitro models, free models, and public models. So this is the kind of TOS I like. Usually I'll read the TOS before using anything, because then it's like I don't want to deal with that shit.
Yeah, no, the thing with Dottie's, I went through and read it to make sure I was understanding. Yeah, no, it's the same thing where it's like both parties must own it if there is a commission like involving it. That's stupid. The people who are like, oh, you both have to own it. It's like, whatever, fuck off.
Yep, that seems very silly.
You could also just tell people.
Honestly, they should just add a commission price list where it's $5 extra for commission use, and you know what I mean? Like, see, this is TOS. Do not claim as your own. My free resources can be used freely for free avatars, paid avatars, nitro, etc. But you must never forget to credit me. Like, how simple is that? And it's free. It's a free asset that lets you do that too. And then here's the one that costs $4. Let's have a look what the TOS. Do not claim as your own. Only for private and finished models. My paid assets cannot be used for free avatars, nitro, or public avatars. They can only be used for avatars for sale or personal use only. My free resources can be used freely. Do not redistribute my packages in any way, shape, or form. You must always credit my work when using my assets. Assets purchased in my store are not refundable. You must provide accurate information when purchasing the assets. See, this one is just... It's good.
Yeah, I feel like the only people who are asking that you can't send it to someone who you're
Greedy.
commissioning are the ones that are asking for you to buy it from both. So you're not going to be in, like, you're not at fault if it's,
yeah.
I don't know. If someone sends it to you as a commission thing, if you ask people to buy all their own assets, just tell them you just need to make sure that they say, just make sure you tell them that, oh, I can't use assets if it says in the TOS that both people need to buy it, you know? You could probably just make that clear to anyone who is commissioning you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But then again, it's like trusting those people to do it.
Yeah.
But then again, you could put that in like you could have your own TOS and say that that's like your thing. And then if someone ever like calls you out on it, it's like, it's in my TOS, I said this. If they sent me the wrong thing, they're the ones at fault. You should be accusing them, not me. I did as best I could. Oh, the onus is on you to check. It's like, I don't know. There's no fucking thing labeling this fucking part from where it comes from. I gotta trust the fucking
just work here,
person who
man.
sent it to me. I just gotta trust the person who sent it to me, you know? Oh. I remember someone tried to get me to fucking edit the fucking avatar they ripped from VR chat. Bruh, what the fuck?
Oh my god.
Ripped an avatar from VR chat. Like, oh, here, I have this. What fucking file format did you send this FBX in? Oh, it's an ASCII FBX? How the fuck did you get your FBX in ASCII? Oh, I don't know. The avatar was a little messy when I went and got it. How did you get it? Oh, don't worry about it, you know?
Someone did this for you?
Someone did that to me, yeah.
When?
Oh, like a year and a bit ago.
Name and shame. Name and shame. Come on.
What do you mean? I'm not naming and shaming someone.
Name and
They
shame.
also didn't
Come
even
on.
fucking pay me after I tried to do stuff for them.
Name and shame. Come on.
I don't like naming and shaming.
Yeah, sometimes you gotta name and shame. Come on, come on,
I
come on.
already told you who it is. I've already told you who it is before.
Put it in my DMs. Put it in my DMs.
You're probably gonna name and shame them if I do put it in the DMs.
I won't.
This is also a good time to remind you guys, make sure whatever you say about others is you won't regret saying in the future. I guess especially when we're like shit talking people.
Oh,
There's
I know.
something to keep in mind. Like I don't mind it, but just remember, if I open up Twitter bro and
am I shit talking someone by saying that
avatar creators and I'm getting cancelled, and I'm gonna be like, grr, Sooky, grr.
I mean, is it really that bad to say what actually happened? Like, I don't know.
Oh.
So what's porting? What's porting again? Is that from one platform to another?
Yes.
Porting?
Okay.
Like exporting and importing?
No, like porting
if
of a video
if they're
game.
talking about their model being in VR chat only, then like if you wanted to port it to VR or to a game.
Yeah. Okay. I was trying to understand the thing of porting.
Yeah, see, a lot of the things I've got are pretty good when it comes to the TOS stuff, because I'm just like, I read this, and if I get confused, I don't buy it.
Yeah. Yeah, most of the TOS stuff I've seen has been pretty reasonable. I've never had a do not modify. You cannot modify the thing at all. I've seen a few of don't modify it too much though. I haven't seen it.
Darcy 2S is fucking horrible.
Because a model I had that everyone will probably recognize.
Also, Punz, what did you post? What are these like character portraits?
Oh, those are the species in Against the Storm. That was the new Fox people I unlocked. They're like
they look like their character portraits in fucking Pillars of Eternity.
mm-hmm. Those are the 5 species in the game. You got the fox people, you got the humans, you got the beavers, you got the lizards, and you got the harpies. And then there's the DLC frog race. But yeah, I unlocked the fox people in the last time I played, but they haven't spawned in yet in any of my runs. They're very good at foraging and stuff.
Anyway.
Character portraits are so funny sometimes. I just find them funny.
You think so?
Oh, yeah. I don't know. I just think they look funny because they're
I'll
like.
show you, Chad, what I'm talking about here. Boop. Got the
Look at these characters
foxes.
just sitting here. Oh.
Judy Foxes. Do not
Druidy.
Oh, he said Judy Foxes.
Huh?
Like, oh.
No, I said
Judy. Judy.
Is Judy Fox someone that we should know?
What do they call them that?
Never. I don't know.
Wait, how are you spelling that? Wait, hang on. Spell it again.
Judy.
Okay.
Like the name?
Yeah.
Judy?
Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought.
Hello?
The way Punz reacted made it sound like it was spelled differently.
That's what I thought. I thought you spelled it differently. I was like, huh?
Why would I say that?
I don't know. Why would you say it? I don't know.
I was
I don't know.
super fucking confused. Punz is fucking stupid.
What do you mean? Like, either way, I was like, I corrected you, and I was like, no, I meant druid. Druidy.
What is a fucking... What the fuck? What? Druidy foxes. Are they just druids that turn into foxes? Wait, what?
No.
What is a druidy fox?
No, there are 5 species of animal people, and I guess humans.
Animal people.
Animal people.
I don't know how it would be like, yeah, it's just a race of foxes that started practicing druidic magics.
Yeah. There is magic in the world, but I don't know if they do druid magic. There is like druid huts, so I guess there are druids. Yeah, it might be magic.
So are you gonna answer Adoraxi's comment?
Hummus. Isn't hummus just like chickpeas? And like garlic.
No, you're lucky I don't have access to my fucking account where I have mod powers, Ada. I would kill you.
Isn't chickpeas?
I am not talking about chickpeas, Sooky.
Isn't that like
she knows what we're talking about. She's trying to like not play into Ada's fucking gambit.
Joke's on you, Siel. I don't have any
Oh.
idea.
I'll just see myself out now.
Oh, come back, honey, come back.
I have
Like
no
chickpeas
idea.
and stuff, right? It's chickpeas.
Right, hummus, right? Like,
yeah, hummus might be hummus.
Yeah.
is that not what that is?
How do you spell hummus? Is it actually spelled with an A?
no,
never-
it's spelled
I don't know.
hummus. HUMS.
Yeah, exactly. That's
Oh.
what I thought. It said hummus.
The fuck?
That says Hamas. So cute.
I don't know what that is.
Oh. That's it's one of the groups involved in the stuff between Israel and Palestine.
Speaking of
Don't know if we're actually allowed to talk about politics without the tag, so I think we will refrain from politics.
Yeah,
I
you
don't
know
know.
what? No,
I don't know
I
much
guess we
about
won't
that.
risk that. Yeah.
So I
I
don't.
think I
think we
prefer the
should
topic
move
to be
on.
about hummus. I think hummus is probably the
Yeah, how
that
is
we
it
should
pretty
The
talk
cool?
chickpea?
about.
Yeah.
I don't think I've actually had hummus.
I haven't either. I actually want to try it, but I feel like the texture might get to me.
I don't know. I was just confused on how to refer to them. You know, because some people say terrorist organization, some places say fucking what's it called?
Hi.
You know, some places say that they're like fucking great. You know, it's really hard to discuss. You know, especially with how our Twitch is. I don't know. I don't know what they think.
Biggest manufacturer of hummus is pretty political on the subject, huh?
Mass creates hummus? Crazy.
Mm-hmm. Did you guys hear about the in the US today,
Siel,
there
come
was
back.
a bunch of hackers who leaked cop manuals for a bunch of departments in the US. And their little hacker group is called the Puppy Girl Hacker Polycule.
Wait,
Nice.
who in homies fucking leaked the leaked the stuff?
Leaked the what?
Who is it? Who is it? Who was it in homies?
Okay, who was it? Who was it? Actually, no, we probably shouldn't. We probably should.
That's a joke. That's a joke, to be clear.
I know.
To
This
be
is
clear,
joking. I
that
know
is a
we're
joke.
joking. I know you're joking.
Yeah.
I was gonna say they're probably on the run by from the cops right now, so they were in homies. They probably shouldn't be in homies. It should be funny for the cops. Yeah, they leaked 8,543 manuals related to training, procedural, and policy manuals, as well as customer records that contain names, usernames, agency names, hash passwords, physical addresses, email addresses, and phone numbers.
Each manual's like 3 pages long. That's it. Oh.
Yeah.
If you think should I shoot, you probably should shoot.
If you think about shooting, you should just do it. You know, that's like
Go
the
ahead.
mentality, right?
No. Anyway,
What other news do I have to talk about? I guess. Oh, we're talking about. I have some shitty news.
Well,
Google has removed a bunch of key cultural events from their Google Calendar site, including Pride Month, Black History Month, Holocaust Remembrance Day, Jewish Heritage, Hispanic Heritage, and Indigenous Peoples Month. Which is dumb. Very, very silly.
yeah.
That is very, very dumb.
They also renamed fucking thing for the US specifically. They renamed the fucking Gulf of Mexico to the Gulf of America. And then in the rest of the world, they still have it as Gulf of Mexico, but in brackets, Gulf of America, because, you know.
Yeah.
I don't know. Weird.
In the ass-kicking competition, trying to score first place. Very, 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 very stupid. Yeah, it's just dumb. And they said there was something about like it being unsustainable to have so many events, but like that's just so stupid. I don't use Google Calendar myself, but I'm sure it's probably filled with a bunch of stuff of like those silly holidays that we have in the U.S. like Pizza Day and stuff like that. They're not like real holidays,
Hey.
but like
Pizza.
pizza. Like yeah. Let's see. Anything else? There was another plane crash in the U.S. yesterday. Again. In Scottsdale, Arizona.
Hmm.
I think
I've been hearing a lot of issues with planes lately. Like a lot of people online are like, "Is it normal for the engine to like explode like that weirdly when starting up?" And you know what I mean, like.
Oh, it is
And
not
when they say
normal.
explode, I mean like they mean like a quick thing of flame and then that's it.
In fact,
know?
it had been 16 years until the last plane accident. I believe until recently, like within like the past
I don't
couple
think
weeks.
that's true. I think there was another one recently too.
I mean, that one plane crash wasn't that. There's been a bunch of plane crashes the past couple weeks.
Yeah.
But no, plane crashes used to be very, very rare in the U.S.
Yeah, I think they're just skimping on the maintenance. I think airlines are trying to save costs.
didn't they actually like remove a bunch of like roles and stuff
Yep.
for
Yep. A lot of maintenance work and stuff.
yeah, they're like and a lot of like safety checks and
Reduce
shit.
the amount of people there were, like jobs.
They reduced
people that were doing
they
it.
reduced the amount of like safety checks because it costs money to check planes,
Of
which
course.
it fucking should. Like
Yeah.
a lot of
Yeah.
people.
Hello?
And if they crash, it kills a lot of people.
No,
but you know
no.
what's 67
Their
lives
thought,
to, like,
thought behind it
a
so was,
billionaire's
you know,
pocket
most
change,
planes
you know what I
crash into
mean?
the ocean and everyone survives, so it's fine. It's just water.
What was it? 67? Was 67 the death count of that plane that fucking got hit by the
Something
helicopter?
like that, yeah.
Something like that. There was another
Like,
crash recently that
yeah.
was very bad.
Like, what does a billionaire care about 67 lives? You know, at least they get like a couple more million. You know,
He's like, oh, more money for me. 67 less people to steal my money.
Yeah, or even if it's just like save money on fucking having to like get everything checked and all that. It's like, you know.
Thanks, Soapy Toast Wrath, for the sub.
STB,
What
thanks for
the-
the resub. Thank you.
What do you mean?
STB.
What do you mean by that?
I don't know what you mean by that. I think the STB is trying to say that as she's asking
It's so
that,
gay today.
why you're so gay today. We do have some good news though. Where are you? There you are. Oh, I clicked you. Show up the screen. There you go. Valve has banned all Steam games that force players to watch advertisements. So developers releasing games on Steam are forbidden from having advertising, in-game advertising, as a business model, as well as having advertising as a way to provide value to players, or giving them like premium currency, like a lot of mobile games will do, or where they'll be like, watch 3 ads and you'll get 50 gold or 50 diamonds or whatever.
Yeah.
And stuff like that. They've added that to their rules. So nice Valve W on that one. Thankfully, I haven't played a game as of lately that's had like something like that where you have to watch ads for coins. I don't play mobile games very often, but I'm glad that's just a nice blanket rule across Steam. I think it's very, very huge and very, very nice of Valve to do that. Very, very awesome. I guess there is like something. Yeah, I hope they don't put in direct ads in AAA games, and hopefully this will help stop that.
Already do in some games. I mean, maybe not forced ads, but like if you look at fucking all the sports games, they'll have like ads like the actual fucking stadiums and shit do. But like, you know, they'll have ads fucking on people's arms and shit in the game, and it'll have fucking banners flying across on the sports thing.
And those, it's like, okay, I guess those can exist. I think, yeah, because like the thing in here, it seems it specifically is banning ads that require the player to watch or otherwise engage with advertising in order to play, or gaining gameplay behind advertising. So it can have like it could be a game where there are ads on billboards that are actual ads. For example, that would be fine if like a company wanted to pay to have an ad and included in their game. But you can't be like, you must watch 3 ads in order to continue to play the next level, or something like that. That's outright not allowed. Nice Steam W.
Yeah.
A nice tiny bit of good news in a sea of horribleness.
Yeah. Yeah.
So true, honestly.
Yeah.
Any other news we wanted to talk about here at the end?
Nothing I can think of.
Yeah, not a lot really. It's sort of been a little slow, besides like shitty politics that we don't really need to get into.
About. Yeah.
Besides just waiting for games to come out, like I feel like once like Monster Hunter comes out and stuff, there's gonna be a lot more to talk about. Once Avowed comes out, there's gonna be a lot more to talk about, and like
I
there's
will
plenty
not
of
be playing
games.
Avowed on launch. I need to finish Pillars of Eternity 2, and plus it's a launch. It's a launch that's like they launch it 4 or 5 days before, and then they make you pay extra if you want to play it on launch, and then if you want to play it late, you have to just like wait an extra 5 days. No! You see, you're playing it early. You're not playing it on launch. You're playing it early. Fuck off. You're making people pay for launch date, and then fucking.
If the game's playable at that point, that's the launch.
Yeah,
I agree.
Oh no, but you see, there's no player one. There's no day one patch on the early access. I don't fucking care. I don't care.
Yep.
You're launching it. You're just charging people extra. Fuck.
I think anytime a game releases and is available to be purchased with money, I have to consider that a launch to some degree. Even for like early access games, I have to like consider that a bit of a launch, because at that point even if it's something that's in early access, you're releasing it knowing, okay, I think this is ready for customers to see, right? You think that it is polished enough or like mechanically complete enough to be like to let people playtest. So I think that I very much consider that a launch as well. But yeah, Civ 7 is also doing a similar thing where like if you spend $100 on the deluxe edition, you get to play the game like 5 days early. And to
Damn,
that I
I
say,
Yeah,
fuck
5 days
off.
early. Surely it's early.
My roommate got that.
Yeah, that's why I did not play Civ 7 last week, and instead I did the tab cleanup stream because I did not want to pay an extra $30 to play a video game.
Good
So-
game.
Is Civ out today?
Yeah, it did. It released officially today, so I'm gonna be checking it out on
Nice.
Thursday on stream.
Nice,
Yes, yes,
nice,
yes.
nice.
I've heard mixed things about it. It looks like we might be stuck with another classic Civ release of new Civ releases. It's shit on release. What? Why? Go away, Firefox. Go away. It's shit on release. It has a lot of quality of life issues, and it's a little buggy. And then a year later, when it comes out with expansion, people are like, "Oh, this is the best Civ game ever." Because that's what happened with Civ 6 on release as well, where it was released. People were like, "Well, I don't like this. I like Civ 5 better. I don't like the new art style. I don't like the new mechanic changes." And then a year later, everyone's like, "I like Civ 6 now." And like some of that's for valid reason of like fixing a lot of like minor bugs in the game and improving quality of life stuff, but also just people are just Civ releases don't happen very often. So it's harder for people to move from one to the other, and usually they embody some major changes to mechanics in the previous game. So a lot of people are very
Yeah, my roommate was
against
saying
the
like
change.
the UI is pretty dog shit, but they've been doing a lot of updates for it.
Yeah, that's what I heard as well.
Yeah.
And to be fair, a lot of Civ games also have that problem of like having very bad UIs or having UIs that are missing stuff. Like, because like in Civ 6, there is a great emphasis on where you build your districts around your cities, because there are all sorts of adjacency bonuses for having them next to certain things. Like, for example, you can build if you build a science district next to a mountain, you get bonus science every turn, so you can research stuff faster. So I think when the game released, I forget if it had pins or not, but in the later updates, you can add little pins on the map. So if you can make a little pin for your science district, put it there, so you remember to build it there later on, and you can like basically like plan out where you want to build everything ahead of time. And that was very, very nice. And I don't think that was there on release, but that's just one example of the things. But yeah, I'm gonna give it a try on Thursday. I'll see what all the hubbub is about.
Good job.
Hubbub. And
Hubbub.
yeah, we shall see if it's good.
Fuck says hubbub.
I don't know. What's all the hubbub?
What's all the hubbub about?
It's yoga.
Got mad.
I think she's like actually mad.
Huh?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe just use it as an excuse to go play Destiny or something.
Dude, also a possibility. Also very much a possibility. Fun Stinky, what the no. Punz Valley, no. Nuh-uh. Nuh-uh. I showered recently.
That didn't sound very confident.
Stinks of oil and rust.
No oil, no rust. Nuh-uh. Fun smelly, so cool, Sooky hot. What the heck?
Oh,
What the
thanks,
heck?
Kiss. Mwah.
Why don't I get like any compliments? What the hell?
You don't deserve compliments.
Oh, thank you, so.
You don't deserve compliments.
Oh, I thought you said you deserve compliments. I was like, oh, thank you, so. Okay. Not the heck.
You're the most bro-body femboy I know.
What is that? I don't know if that's a compliment or not. I don't think it is.
You're such a
I'm not
robot. Oh my god.
I'm not a robot. I'm not. No. No. Grr.
Grr.
Grr. Well, yeah, what else is been doing? The tab cleanup stream was fun. It was very fun to go through a bunch of my tabs. I brought it down from like 460 down to 30, I think. Or was it 25 by the end?
How the hell do you have that many? Like 10 is like the most I ever have. And that's 3 YouTubes, VR chat, 2 Twitches, Twitter, fans, Blue Site, Ko-Fi, and Throne.
It's because I sometimes will like open up tabs to like use later or like to watch a YouTube video later, right? You don't also like see like hour-long YouTube video essays. You're like, oh, I want to watch that later, and then open another tab, and then you never do.
If I'm looking at a tab, I'll be like, I'll just look at that in history later because it's in my history.
Exactly. I 100% agree with you.
Because like I'll do that. I'll get the tab open and I'll watch like a minute of it and then I'll stop and I'll be like, okay, that's in my history now, and then I'll close it.
Yeah, but then I forgot about it usually.
You're going insane, Punz. You're going insane.
No, I'm not insane.
I just killed a fucking dragon. Actually, it wasn't a dragon. It was a drake.
Did you just
I killed
actually
Drake.
yourself?
I just killed Drake.
Damn.
Nice.
I think he would
How
have
cool
died
was
from
that?
embarrassment after the Super Bowl, but
That's actually so funny. That Super Bowl. Fuck.
I can't wait for the new Jurassic World Rebirth movie.
Oh yeah,
Why
I saw
not?
you playing that Jurassic Park. I guess.
Jurassic World Evolution 2?
Yeah.
That's fun. It's very limited in what it can do, though, unfortunately. I miss, like, if you ever play Jurassic Park Operation Genesis, I loved being able to, like, name the guests and everything, and, like, all the guests had their own personalities, where, like, they had certain dinosaurs they liked the most, and foods they liked and stuff, and they'd have, like, smiley faces come above their head when they did something that was made them happy, or if the park had something that made them happy. Like, I loved that type of, like, depth for everything. But this game, it's just like, oh, this crowd is just adventurous. So okay, and that's it.
That seems crappy.
They just
Yeah.
streamlined.
Pretty dog shit.
Mhm.
But it's fun to stream because it's lazy, you know.
Yeah.
It's easy.
Have you ever played any theme park simulators like Roller Coaster Tycoon, Sooky? I like those categories.
Yeah, I played the old Roller Coaster Tycoon.
Yeah.
I used to make death traps.
Did you make ones with like the launch roller coasters where you just launch them off
Just launch them, yep.
into the void? That's
And
what
then
I
you get
would do.
them. You think about like, okay, how does this land, and then you try and make it so that they lands on the other track properly. And then they hit the other track and they explode, and you're like, well,
why can't let us launch coasters onto other tracks? What the heck?
yeah.
I don't care if it's unsafe. Yeah.
Exactly.
There's a game called Thrillville Off the Rails that let you place a specific track piece where you do a little jump and then land back on jump off the track and then land back on it. And that was pretty nice.
Bop, bop.
I gotta play one of the newer roller coaster. What was it called? Something Planet roller coaster.
Ah!
You okay?
Fucking scrolling through Twitter and then like no videos are playing any sound and then one video plays sound.
Yeah, Planet Coaster. There we go. I need to play that on stream at some point. I like roller coaster tycoon games. They're very fun and they're comfy too. You're just like, I'm gonna build a cool roller coaster, and you do.
It's fun. You gotta manage some stuff. I turned off fucking scientists needing to rest because it just got too annoying.
It got too annoying having people have to take breaks.
Well, it wasn't so
People
much
have to
rest.
sleep.
It's
They
called
shouldn't
unrest.
sleep.
It's called unrest as in they get angry the more work they do. And then
Yeah.
you're like, okay, take the day off or whatever, and it's just I just hate that.
People should actually have 24-hour workdays.
Well, if you're there at
going
the
to
park
Sooky.
and you signed up for it, you work
That's
on
what
that
I'm
kind of shit.
saying.
You know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't be mad working with dinosaurs. I'd be like
Sooky.
really happy, you know?
You would not want to work 24 hours a day on dinosaurs. I guarantee you would not
Dinosaurs?
want to
Yes,
work
I
on a
would.
park.
I would love it.
No, I think you would want to sleep at least a little bit. I don't think you would want.
I don't make them work all the time. The annoying thing is like I don't get why when they're not doing anything, it doesn't go down. You know what I mean? Over time,
They need to sleep.
you have to tell them to sleep.
Yeah, they need
You're
sleep.
bad.
No, it makes sense. I get it. But like at the same time, it's just a funny thing where it's like, we'll
Keep
see.
working, or else.
It would be more efficient if people just didn't need to sleep.
Yeah. No eating.
If I had my dream job, I would absolutely want to not alive anymore if I had to work that much. What's your dream job, Tay? Also, hi Tay, hi. I forgot if I said hi to you earlier. Astronomy? Ooh. Hell yeah. Imp Space Nerd. Hell yeah, hell yeah. I could probably be an astronomer.
Astronomer? Yeah, astronomer? You'd like to be an astronomer?
Astronomer. I was a big space nerd growing up as a kid. I had the little plastic glow in the dark stars on the top of my roof, on like my ceiling, because of how much I like space. Yeah, I like space. This is cool.
Right. Is there anything else we want to talk about before we
Talk about-
wrap up stream? Talk about.
I can't think of anything to be honest. I think today was. I mean, we had pretty good conversations, like a lot of them. There wasn't very much quiet time, which is
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, we did good today,
It
everyone.
was a very, very productive day.
All right then. Any announcements as far as stream goes? Like I said earlier, I'm going to be doing Civ 7 on Thursday. That'll be
Nice.
a later stream because I have a
Civ
deployment Saturday.
7. I actually
but-
don't know anything about Civ at all.
It's very fun. It's a fun little 4X series.
I don't think it'd be my kind of game, but you know.
I think
That's just me.
Friday's the 14th, right?
Friday the
Yes.
14th.
Yes, it is.
So-
Friday the 14th.
That'd be Monster Hunter
He's back.
Wilds
I'm here for the first time.
beta.
Well, welcome for the first time.
Yep.
Siel.
Thank you.
So I'd probably be streaming the beta maybe on Friday, which would be Americans Thursday, I believe. Maybe. We'll see.
Okay. Anything
Depends
you
on
want?
if roommate's here or not.
Anything you want to talk about, Hun? Before we wrap up for today?
Hell no.
Hell no.
Hell no.
Oh hell no! Oh hell no!
Hell no.
Oh hell no!
no.
I love the
Yeah.
fucking dog that does
Yeah.
that. It's so funny. Oh.
Yep. No hesitation. First one. Hell no. Hell no. Have you guys seen those videos of like cats with like
Oh, hell
You
no.
get like the big board of like buttons to be like, hello, food, please, and stuff like that. Have you guys seen
Yeah.
those?
Oh yeah. Yeah, very cute.
They're cute. But I wonder how much of that they actually understand. You know.
Oh, they understand completely.
What? Who understands what?
Cats.
Cats.
Because you teach a
You
cat
understand
the word no
cats?
enough, they know exactly what no means.
Uh,
Like if
I don't know.
Decky tries to come into my room, whenever he pops his head in, I say no, and then he pops his
You
head
point
out and
your
walks
finger at
away.
him?
No.
Yeah, but if you had said another word, instead.
I mean, yeah, I've tested it. I've said hi, Decky, and then he goes, oh, and he walks.
Well,
away.
okay, if you were happy voice, but if you went like bad, it would know that as well. Like you just gotta do something in the no voice. You gotta just say something negative, and it will understand the negative meaning and be like, "Oh, I'm not supposed to be here."
They definitely know.
I think so.
No.
Nah,
They walk over to this thing they want. Mad. Yeah. Look. Hungry. Before? Okay, yeah. Where? So where were you before, basically? And the cat is pissed off because you can tell with the tail. Yeah.
nothing.
Oh hell no! Oh hell no! I think dogs understand human
Touches
speech
want but doesn't
much better
press.
than cats, to be honest. I feel like cats don't care enough to learn anything.
Touches. Yeah. I need to fix you.
Touches want but doesn't press it.
There we go.
He wants
Yeah.
pets or he wants food. Yeah, love you.
Yep.
Aw.
There you go.
Let's see, he wants pets. Yeah. Yeah. They know. I think they know the inflections, right? If with certain words.
Yeah, I don't know they understand the meaning of the words, but they understand your tone for the most part, I think.
Help look. So does he want to get picked up?
I think dogs know. I think dogs know a
Oh,
lot
puts
more.
her head in the
knows.
carrier. Do you want to go outside for a walk? That's cute. Outside.
Dog knows.
Yeah.
Dog news.
Want.
What a snout.
Say yes. That's so cute.
Interesting.
You'd have that pad early on while they're getting older, like growing. You wouldn't be able to do that with like an older cat, I don't think.
Yeah, you'd have to get them used to like with the buttons from.
Depends on the breed sometimes. Look how excited he is.
Come down. Oh, there it goes. Ew. Little yapper too. Oh, is he something?
Are you guys watching that video?
Yes. This is why I showed it to you guys so we can watch it together.
No.
The I was like, oh no, it's a cat.
Couldn't do this with my cat. Would just repeatedly hear food.
Yeah.
Food. That's so funny. Honestly, same. If you gave me one of those things, I'd just be constantly going, want food, mad, food, want food now, mad.
Dumb bitch. Dumb bitch. Dumb bitch.
We got a cat, honey. It'd be kind of fun if we could see if we were to train it to use these. The
Oh,
buttons.
hell no.
Hell no.
Hell no.
You would-
I don't need the cat angry at me and then able to vocalize it. No, thank you.
You just hear cunt in the other room.
Me and the cat are gonna start throwing hands and start
Yeah,
slurring at me with the
Siel,
fucking
cunt.
board. Yeah. Trust me, it's better off if the cat isn't able to fucking be mad at me vocally.
Alright. I thought that was fun. Thank you. Anything else we wanna say before I wrap up stream?
Nope. End
Nothing
it.
I can think of.
Get us out of here. Get us out of here.
Save us.
Alright. Where are we going? Are we gonna rate it right? We gonna rate? Who we gonna rate? Who are we gonna rate? I see a koi. I see a mel. See a gap.
Don't sing. What are you doing?
I don't know. What do you mean don't
That's
sing?
so
You don't like my
funny.
singing? You don't like my
This
singing?
is so weird.
What do you mean it's so-
I guess I
This is
just
out of
wasn't
place.
expecting it. So wasn't expecting it.
What are you doing? Why are you singing?
I'm like, look at who we can raid. So
Oh, the
I'm
fucking raid song. You need to add your own. You need to get your own raid song, but you need to sing it. You know.
like, raid song.
It sounds like
Who
a
are we
fucking what's it
gonna
called?
raid?
It sounds like a fucking Muppet song. not a Muppet song. Like a fucking Sesame Street song. Like fucking what the fuck? Oh Jesus.
Good raid.
That's so funny.
We're
Jesus.
gonna laugh.
Yeah, he do be doing that.
What do you mean it'll be doing that?
They do be doing that.
I sent everyone over boy.
No.
What the hell?
No.
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 Alright, everyone. We're going to send you over to Koi. Go send him our love. Go follow Sooky and Soap and Siel if you do not already follow them.
Or else.
Well, no. This is the wrong scene.
You're a fucking idiot.
Ah, what the fuck?
Okay, there we go. Hey, should have seen. Heck yeah, Dan. Heck yeah.
But yeah, I'll be
Thanks
doing.
for watching, Dan.
Yeah, it was nice to have you around, Dan. Yeah.
We love Dan.
Dan is the best mod in the world. He's pretty awesome.
The fuck do you spell the word business?
I hear.
That's a hard word to spell.
What you talking
BUIS.
Oh, I found it. Don't worry.
Okay. Okay.
Bye.
Okay, yeah, we're
Bye,
gonna send you over
chat.
to Koi.
Bye.
Bye, chat. Bye, bye. Bye, bye.